That tells me you've definitely thought about it. Kathy sent her a rose bean.
Sorry, I'm even muted. What did he say? Sorry, I was doing something else. What did he say?
This proves how much of a stalker I'm not. I got a SIM card that was in my name and I never checked on it or something like that.
What?
And he let her keep it, but he didn't check who she'd been talking to or anything. So that shows how much. So that just tells me that he thought about it.
Is that done?
No.
Oh.
77 guys. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like you can see it how you can see it how you want to see it. Innit? So you never get a break on here, Alex. I never will, unfortunately. Stop talking, Alex Manford, please, mate. I've got a lot of respect for you, but please stop telling me what to do. It's been to the stage now on this app where everyone is telling me what to do, how to feel, and all this stuff. So please stop. If you respect me, please fucking stop. I'm sick and tired. I know you've got my best interest at heart, but at the end of the day, I'm going through a lot.
You're not going through fucking... How can you say you're going through a lot when you brought your shit to the fucking app? How can... Okay, so I'm going to bring something... Guys, I got arrested and the cops took all my 10 devices, my computer. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It was nothing bad. Everything... I just brought some shit to the fucking app that everyone's going to be like, oh my God, I told you she was a convicted murderer. Oh my God, what's she done? You brought it to the app. She didn't say a fucking word. So I'm not understanding how I'm going through a lot, guys. I honestly think he brought this to the app purposely for this attention. I think he thinks he can talk himself out of anything. And from what I'm fucking seeing, people are letting him. Who just blocked? Did anyone just block Minx? Who's John? Did I see Minx in here? Don't block EQ Minx, thank you. So that's what the fuck's happening. I think he thinks he's going to be able to talk his way out of fucking anything. I'm going through a lot. You brought the woman's loss to the app. Her family didn't fucking know. They found out the next day through social media. You fucking have brought that you were arrested. You lied about why you were arrested. And I've actually got a fucking phone call where you're telling someone and lying, saying that you were arrested because you got into a fight with a neighbor. Again, you have corrected that since, but that just goes to show what a fucking liar you are. You went and told Blaster, I think, the same fucking thing, that it was a fight with a neighbor when it never was. So you're constantly lying. And this is why I don't understand these people allowing you in their boxes to have a fucking say, because all you've done from the beginning is lie. Oh, no, it was a fight with her neighbor. No, it never was a fight with her neighbor. Her neighbor's a single mom with children. Why would you even say that? There was never a fight. What did you do then? You knocked out a woman? And then you admitted, oh, no, I lied. I did something I shouldn't have done. So you keep trying to talk your way out of it. You can only talk your way out of it and keep lying to a certain point. Once people actually see it, visually fucking see it, I don't think you're talking your way out of that. I don't think so. Pretty sure you're not. I'm almost pretty fucking 100% sure you're not. But you can keep trying to intimidate her. You can keep trying to scare her. You can keep trying through social media to go sit with other fucking streamers, and you can keep trying to fucking send her messages through social media, fucking in the way you talk. I'm really worried for her and her kid. You're still instilling that fear. That's how abusers work. Once, like, he has figured out he can't call her, he can't text her, he can't go near her. So how else can I do this? Because I need control. That's what abusers do. They need to control. He's doing it through social media. So what happened today disheartens the person who's been abused even more, because now you're allowing him to go on with his lies. You're no longer looking like you're going up against and defending the victim. You're now sitting with the abuser. And someone to have a non-molestation order, that's all you need to know, to not sit with that person. And then you can go and base it again on all the lies that he has said. And then he's had to come with partial, and I mean like 2% of the truth. Because he's still fucking lying through his gums because he has no teeth. And you allowed him today to victimize her even more. Last night, nobody called him out on what he said. Somebody should have said to him, what did you mean by when you said that you fear for her and her daughter's safety? Because of people on the internet, you know what they're like. Nobody questioned him. They all sat with him and gave him a platform to talk on. So everyone who did that today victimized her even more, silenced her even more. And I kind of sit and scratch my head to think, have they actually been through DV? Have they actually been in an abusive relationship? Do they actually know how it works? Do they know how how many times did it take you to leave? How many times? No one leaves the first time. No one may leave the second time. May take 10 times until maybe someone helps you to leave, or you have to run to a shelter to get out to a woman's shelter, or seek help that way, or through the police. How many times does a woman go back? The average is 7, I believe. 7 times. Could be more. You've all victimized her more today by what you've all done, by allowing someone with a non-molestation order that he has to go tomorrow to his bail hearing, arrested twice for arrested originally, and then arrested for breaking his conditions. You have now today allowed him to sit in your boxes. You've kind of, well, yeah, we understand this and we understand that, all because she has not come forward and spoke to anyone. Yeah, she did contact Red. She did contact Luke. And we'll get into that after we hear her voice notes. And they're not like anything you're going to think like, oh, we're going to hear this, we're going to hear that. But all you've done today, and shame on you all for letting him in your box when he's got a non-molestation order on him that he broke, that he was arrested twice, and he's using social media to still fucking torment her and abuse her. And you guys are all allowing it. Honestly, shame on you all. Sorry, Ricochet, go on.
And I know it's not relevant, and it was most definitely fake, but what did he do whilst on bail for turning up at someone's house unannounced?
Sorry?
I didn't finish, sorry. That doesn't matter. I forgot what
Did you say he got arrested for turning up at her house?
No, I said whilst on bail for turning up at someone's house unannounced. What else did he do live on TikTok?
I'll tell you this much. And like I said, I'm limited in what I can say. He didn't get arrested the second time for showing up at her house. Okay? The second time. Go on. He knows why he got arrested the second time.
I'm on about him turning up at Jeffrey's for a fight whilst being on bail for turning up at someone's house unannounced.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you. That's a different Steph, guys, by the way. Thank you.
I stole that off you, Biddy. I put you on to sleep.
Only you know what's best for
Thank
you.
you, Judy.
I don't know what that is anymore, to be fair.
See, the thing is, the way I see it, right, if you've gone to someone's your house unannounced, I'm not saying it's right, but 50% it is true. I did do a poll on it. Have done that, right? Maybe more than once, or driven past the ex's house, or gone on the phone, or whatever it may be.
Excuse me. Can you please not say going to someone's house unannounced? That's like what Nick did, apparently, but you knew she was coming. Somebody coming to your house is unannounced is somebody that you're not expecting, and they knock on your fucking door. My cat's up. And that's somebody coming unannounced. Sorry, go on.
But I don't know if there's anything more to the story. He's saying there isn't, but I don't know. But if that's all it's based on and nothing else has happened but turning up at someone's house I find it odd that something like that would go to
Again,
court.
can she please? I would like her to define. Hold on a minute. I'd like her to define what she means by turning up at someone's house. Like someone just turns up at your house and just knocks on the door and says, "Hi, I'm here." Because that's not how it was. Never knocked on the door. Stop saying that. Coming unannounced. That's not how it went. That's not what he did. And if he's telling you that he showed up and knocked on her door, no, he didn't. He did go to the house several times, not to knock on the door. Sorry, go on.
I don't know. It depends on circumstances, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that a lot of people have gone to the ex's house, turned up at the ex's house as unannounced, wanting to speak to them more than once. So I don't know if that's the whole story. That I just don't know.
I just don't care.
Knocking on the window at night, no, I wouldn't do that. That is wrong, Angie. He done it 4 times at the outside. Yeah, I'm not saying it is right. I'm just saying people have done that. I'm just saying turned up at someone's house they shouldn't have turned up at. I'm not saying it's right.
There's only so much one person can put up with.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's more to
I don't
it.
understand what she's done it to me. I don't understand. Really don't. Or tell me one thing and you be doing another thing. I just don't understand. They're the answers are never gone. I don't even want to know the answer anymore to it. You know? I don't want to know the answers anymore. It's just, I don't know, man. Did you get offered meditation? No.
I think he meant mediation, not meditation.
I was thinking that too, not just in the course. Read the messages on your mail. I'll have to pick my messages short.
I didn't put the popcorn under. I'm hungry.
Oh, man. It's hard, man.
I'm drying up to stew.
Maybe she don't have an answer to what's happened. I don't know how you can not have an answer, to be fair,
It's
Lisa.
crisps, guys. It's crisps.
How can someone not answer? She's telling me that everyone's trying to bring me down. These people are vile, horrible people. They're nasty.
Oh my God.
Me telling me to keep it private.
Who's he referring to as vile, horrible people?
Who knows? We'll probably end up getting back.
Sorry, who's he referring to as horrible, vile people? I couldn't hear with all the crumpling. Who did he refer to? You and us. Oh, we're horrible, terrible people. Oh my God, pass me a tissue. Not horrible people. You don't like being called out. You don't want the truth out there. You don't want people to know what you've really done. You don't want any of it. You want everyone to just shut up, and you're going to do what you got to do to stop yourself from drowning. But I'll tell you, you keep reaching for that piece of land, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. Your behavior on this app's been questionable, and you keep getting away with stuff. You keep getting away with it. You told Corey to go F children. You talked on a 3-year-old. You talked about a peddler's chair, crab paste and tears. You've done a lot of things. You talk about whacking off on the back of a school bus. You wanted to wank yourself off during an autism live. You're very questionable. and you have been for a long time, very long time. Story with Tony came up, almost similar to Steph's, isn't it, Brigham? Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Together. That she loves me. I'm her soulmate. She struggles to see her life without me. And it's just one big mess, the internet. And then in the next breath, talking to the creators that really dislike me. I don't understand that. And I don't think I ever will. I know
If your
I'm
mint is red, can I suggest that you use some type of cream?
I just don't understand it.
I think they need some special type of cream. If their mint is red, that must hurt.
I'm not gonna. Not today anyway. I let other people play cards. It's sad, man. It's sad because I don't want this. Alex, do you believe that even police
Probably an STI here.
Yeah,
I
100%.
think they do need. Where's Sister Mary Claire?
Oh my God. Did you hear that comment that Lee read out in his live then?
No, sorry, I was talking. That lady had a red vagina.
Alex,
Yeah, sir.
Alex, do you know that police officers get arrested for the similar things to what you did?
Who said that?
I don't know, one of the comments in his live.
This is the brain activity or non-brain activity of the people that fucking follow this guy and just lap up everything that he says. Can you imagine if I had a non-molestation order, or if you had one, or if someone else had one, Brett had one, or fucking Delusive had one? Do you think that it would be the same as what's going on now? Hey, Crocs, didn't you fucking say something? Haley, what was it he said? Tell me quick. We'd still back. You know you fucking wouldn't. I wouldn't expect you to. Crocs, how did you get back in here? Who unblocked you? Oh, shit. They said that you said Pigum hit Stephanie. I never fucking said that. Get him out of my life. I don't know who unblocked him. I said a lot. What was it? You said that I said that he hit fucking... Get out of here, you freak. Who unblocked him? They were blocked. Sorry, go on.
I believe people have lied on social media over the past few days.
Did he say... Hold on. Did he just say people have lied?
Yeah.
Who's lied on social media? You? Sorry, go on. I fucking can't do this right now.
I think you're lying. And if you never, then you didn't love that person. Because love makes you do stupid things. It blinds you. And if you feel that you couldn't live without that person,
Stop it. Oh.
This is
you contact them.
this is all a show to get
Yeah.
sympathy for what's left
Yeah.
of his community.
Again, when he came live, right? And he was doing all that, he was talking about her and then about showing his face and how he had no confidence. Somebody fucking sent me the clip too. Fuck, I have to go look for it. There was no big reveal there. There was nothing, because you have been live before. So you are trying to set some story where you're this insecure man who is suffering severe mental health, who didn't, as of this morning, you didn't see a tomorrow. You didn't see another day. Everything was dark for you. And I already said that you were going to go this route. I said it yesterday. And sure enough, you went that route this morning. Yeah. But again, I don't think even the good hand of Jesus will save you. I think people will fucking, when we see all the video proof and what you did and how you're, I'm even shocked that still people aren't seeing that this guy's got a non-molestation order on him and still are giving him a box, giving him, when she has said nothing at all. She's gone to people, yes, and I'm going to tell you why after. But again, I just don't get how people today allowed him to have any say. He's got his own platform. Let him go ramble on over there. at least show that, she has people behind her. But today that wasn't shown to a victim at all. It wasn't. Sorry, go on. Exactly, Livewire.
Understand? What would you not contact them? I just wanted my life back. That's all. I just literally wanted my life
Who's
back.
doing
That's
that,
all.
Chris? Who's eating the chips? Is it him?
No, it's delusive.
He's doing all this and it'll be thrown out because he took it. Well, if he took, no, how can they throw it out? Because he brought it to TikTok. He's not supposed to. It is, or is that him making that noise?
No, it's delusive.
Oh. Or is it you?
No, it's delusive. Listen.
I didn't want to go live and do all this today. But when people are clipping things and lying
Exactly, Claire.
and trying to twist stuff, it's hard, isn't it?
All you see.
Exactly, Katie. Exactly.
It's just hard, man. I see it different now. I do see a lot of things different. I see the relationship different. Like I said, I'm accountable for my own actions. I am not buying these tears. You don't give a fuck what you're buying. Couldn't give two shits, to be fair. You're boring. Like I said to you, I said last night, what was the point of the mail order if she met up with you in secret? Met up many times. She told me she didn't want the non-molestation order. She told me that the police put you forward to her.
Can I tell you something? I'm limited in what I can say. That's not true either. That's not true that she said she didn't want it. That's not true either. Let him get through his bail tomorrow. Let him go to his bail hearing tomorrow. That's not true either. She never said, "Oh no, I don't want this." And we'll probably talk about this tomorrow. Let him go to his bail hearing. Sorry, go on.
Pressurised to do it.
Yeah, but she could be just saying that though. You know what I mean?
But that's only what I'm getting told. Like, I'm only going on what I've been told.
Thank you,
I don't know
Nesta.
the truth anymore.
Thank you,
Really don't
Nesta.
know what the truth is anymore.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar.
Do you know what I believe? This is what I believe. She really did love me, and she really did want me. But when a family found out, the family was like, "No, you need to cut him off. He's no good." And I think because of like things got involved, I think she was scared to tell. Like she said, she didn't want to tell. She was scared to get judged by her friends. I think she was
What?
scared to get judged by everyone.
He's got to answer bail tomorrow, Julie. I got that. For us, it's different, but yeah. What did he just say?
He said she thinks that she broke up with him because of her family and she was embarrassed or something. Or...
No, Alex, why don't you tell him the real reason what you did or what you thought? Again, I can't say anything. Again, he's lying. Sorry, go on.
But I do believe she loved me.
These comments are wild.
I do believe she loved me.
They're wild. Absolutely wild, the comments here. Oh, guys, we're still doing the cars. I
You keep
forgot.
telling me to get off and
Can I ask a question? What happens at a bail hearing there?
They just tell him if it's going to court or not, I guess. Or
So when he goes to this bail hearing tomorrow, what's the process of that?
I don't really know.
Because here, like, it's weird because you only get bail if you're supposed to go to jail, and then they set an amount of bail you have to pay till your court hearing, unless it's a big crime, like a unaliving or something. They will set bail, but it'd be like fucking $10 million because they know you're not going to get bail. So it's different there than I don't know. Okay, anyways, to see if they want to keep him on bail.
Unfortunately,
He's already broke the conditions. So if someone's on bail, right?
Social media is where
Hold on a second. If someone's on bail in your country, so they're on bail, they've got conditions on them. Like here we have restraining orders and whatever. So if he's got whatever, restraining order, he's got bail conditions on him, and he breaks the conditions, gets rearrested, obviously that's documented. So when he goes for bail, I guess they'll see that he was arrested for breaking the conditions, correct? Because, yeah, they would have because he broke the bail conditions. Oh, okay. So there'll be record that he has broken the conditions and was rearrested because the police arrested him. So, yeah. All right. Sorry. Go on. So what happened? Sorry. Someone said, sorry, hold on. Someone said bail will be denied. Is that true? Could they deny him bail? And if bail was denied, what would happen there? Or would he get bailed again until he goes to court? Would they give him a court date? Oh, they could remand him. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry, go on.
Overheat.
So what do you want me to do? Just go off the app and let people just attack me all day, every day, and not say anything?
It's not too loud, is it, guys? It's just because I don't want it to overheat.
I got that respect for him.
I don't want it to overheat, so it's
That's why I truly believe he was a really bad person and I done really wrong. I'll be totally honest and say to you, look, guys, I have done wrong. Please step away and say it's not real. So I'd give you that respect.
Is that better? Is that better? Is that loud? Too loud? Too loud?
Box Stacey. I just don't box anyone, to be honest with you.
Oh.
It's going to be the same old get off, we'll have a conversation, and I don't want conversations. I'm in my own zone, I'm in my own bubble.
You are a fucking bubble.
At the end of the day, what do you want me to do? Wrong, this is all your comments going for her. Loved her, but letting everyone slay her. Who's slaying her, Claire? Who's slating her?
Shut up, you weirdo.
Name one person that's slating anyone in my comment section. No one's slating no one. And I wouldn't allow it. If anyone slates, this comment section would get absolutely ejected. Wouldn't be happening.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for the
No one is slating her at all. Yeah, I've got an unhealthy relationship with social media. Yeah, very much so. Sorry, let's play mom game. Sorry. Going by your reasons.
Is it still on that double? No, I think I'm out of it now, and the community
Yeah,
fest.
of course. But you know, it is what it is.
I'm still in it.
To be fair,
Did I get
I
out?
posted that.
It's the first 200. Did I get in it? I'm not in it. I am in it still. Did we get the top 200? I don't think we did.
I'm number 900. Don't
Is it
worry.
Alpha was the top 200, guys?
Guys, tap share, please. Repost the live.
You have a look. Maybe it's the top 500.
What went on?
Hold on a second.
Where does it say it?
Blaster posted proof Corey knew. We love just now. Did she just post it now? Hello? That's a long video. It must be replayed.
Yeah, it's just gone back.
Replaying. Can you go check the Blasters page?
Yeah.
Oh, earlier. Is it the one with Lottie? A couple hours ago, phone call. Is it the Lottie one? It's okay. Is it the Lottie recording on the phone about Lottie? We already heard that. If it's the Lottie one, I heard it already. Well, yeah, Corey went live about it. Oh, it's not the Lottie one. Can you go to the Blasters page, please? Sorry.
Yeah, one sec.
What's this one about then? It's Blaster on the phone with Corey. Yeah, I heard one FYPT back. The one about Lottie. That's the only one I heard. I sent it to you. Oh, I didn't check.
It says, "Oh Corey."
I hear it now.
Says, "Oh Corey, that conversation had nothing to do with just Nana. I haven't recorded calls before, but I have indeed recorded yours."
That's not it, is it?
And the one before it says, "This has nothing to do with Lottie. I genuinely like the girl. I'm proving a point that Corey speaks about her and her private business. If Lottie wishes to know everything, then she can contact me."
So it's the Lottie one.
And there's one before that, and it says, "Imagine saying I insert myself into everything other than the one time regarding blankety blank. You, Corey Wilde, have rang me, inserting yourself into everyone's business countless times. You're now trying to deflect and do damage control. I did nothing to you. By the way, I recorded them all. Why? Because you're well known not to be trusted. You're dangerous and you're known to record. You're dangerous and you're known to record all creators on here, so forgive me for covering my own back and protecting myself. I have so much that you've said that I no longer give a fuck. Poor Lottie, how many times did you speak on her? Someone who supports you the most, telling me all about her personal business. Remember..."
Okay, I sent it. Sorry to interrupt you. I sent it to you on WhatsApp. I haven't heard it yet. It was sent to me, so I forwarded it to you.
Okay.
I don't think Corey really said anything in that phone call. He was just saying how they were talking. Corey went live, and he said that, he was saying, whatever, something about gifting just Nana, and he doesn't give a shit if you get. It was nothing really at all. To be honest, it was nothing. I was listening to it. I'm like, what? And then he did go live, and wasn't anything like, oh my God, oh no, like, oh my God, Corey. Like, it wasn't anything like that at all. He wasn't discussing her private. He told Lottie to be careful and not tell anyone about her, if she had kids or who she was. That's all he was saying, really. It was nothing like a fucking oh my God moment. It wasn't for me.
It says, "Oh dear Corey, this is a lie. Keep watching for the truth."
Is there a recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a recording.
Is there no recording?
It's playing. I'll try again.
Arrest for, and what was the order put in place for? He was arrested for harassment, inciting violence. Yeah, and he said that's just an umbrella term that everyone gets arrested for. I said, no, that's not inciting violence, it's something completely separate.
Hold on a minute.
And he was in the box.
So Corey knew. Because that's exactly what he was arrested for. So Corey knew. But he sat here and said he didn't know. He went live and said he didn't know anything. But he knew. Go on.
He knew it was saying Angie's, I can't remember where we were. Thank you, Becky. But we were in the box somewhere, and I said, Alex, I didn't know what you've been arrested for. And then he went, yes, you do. I've told you. That's the first thing I'm hearing about it.
What is he on bail for? Or did he even get arrested? Did she confirm whether she got arrested or not?
He said he was on bail for inciting violence.
That was it.
Restful.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So he knew. So why lie? If you fucking knew, why do you say you know, the scary part is they fucking lie with a straight face. This is the first time hearing about this. I didn't know anything about this. And you fucking actually believe them because they have a straight face. Wow. All right. Go on then.
The comment section's
You want to see the comments?
as well.
I'll put the comments on for you as well. If you can read it a bit small, innit?
I don't know what the future holds for me. And I don't mean to do with this, I mean in general. Cheers, Zach. I just don't know what the future holds, to be fair. Really don't. I know, like, just I don't really do. I don't want any of that. Just want my life normal again. Oh. Just want my life back to normal.
Just cop's a bit low.
I just don't know how to laugh anymore. Without being fake. You do know all the times I've come live recently and I've been laughing and joking with you. I'm dead inside. I'm literally dead. So numb, falling out with people, and I just don't know who I am anymore. Tom's a great healer. It's not true. Tom isn't a healer. Do you know what it is? You learn to accept. With time makes you learn to accept with what's gone on. Time never heals anything. Like when you lose family members, you're healing. Time, you never heal. You never heal from a lost family member. You just learn to accept it and realise life goes on. That's what you realise. Sometimes it's much bigger. Angie's comments are really disgusting, really annoying, but it's fine. I'm not going to be locked over there anyway, to be fair. And that's cool. I accept that as well. But all I will say, on that behalf, I have no issue with Angie come to me while I'm upset. But all I'm going to say is, if in the future, anything does go on towards Angie and there's a situation going on, I don't want any of the comment sections to be dragging me if I'm watching or listening in or something, because that's not fair.
No, I said that you can come to me.
You know, I don't want to be dragged by the comment section in the future if I wanted to know something. Because look, I point back to this situation. I have no issue with her camping. I said you can come to me. Yeah, I know, Delusive, I got no issue. I got no issue at all. And I have no issue with the comment section thinking, the worst, and that's fine. That's cool. Like I said, they can say what they want about me. I just feel that, to be fair, sometimes you don't like people. Sometimes you can see a story. Yeah, it's alright, just leave. Don't attack Angie in her life, cause or say anything. You're not saying anything, but please don't. All I'm gonna say is, I think chat jumping Becky was, yeah, Cara, but it's a bit awkward. I know people are mean it with good intentions, but it also causes more problems. You know? Walk tall, Alex, it'll be okay. Yeah, I know. You will.
Who's that, pal?
It is, honestly, it's like...
Someone's put you're the only comments from since.
It's like a loss at it.
To just written deflection. Oh.
I think that's what I realise, you know. I'm grieving a loss. We will help you through it. Look, I don't think anyone can, to be fair. I don't genuinely think anyone can help me. You have not just your partner, Alex. I just struggle to see your future.
There he is, trying to manipulate his audience with sympathy. Just can't see a future.
I'm still fucking shocked that Corey knew.
What, sorry?
I'm still shocked that Corey knew and lied.
It's Corey, though. He's like a politician. He'd say anything to cover his own back.
I ain't innocent. But the story that's getting painted is so far from being the truth. And I don't give a shit that I'm upset. Because I have to be upset. And I see comment section saying, oh, a man crying is cringe. Let me say no. It ain't cringe. I'm an emotional person. I'm going through a hard time. Mega hard time. Not really hard. One of the hardest times in my life. Because of someone that I love so much. Just doing... I don't understand that.
Guys, can we get the Harveys in for the comments, please? Thank you. Only gift if you can.
I can't fathom it. You know what I mean? I just cannot understand it, and I don't think...
Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Arcee. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, everyone. That's a different Steph, by the way, guys.
You're taking time to grieve, and
Am I lagging?
Has his missus cheated on him? No, it's nothing like that. That'd be easy, that would be. That'd be easy to deal with. That'd just be a see you later. Bye. That you was going through this 2.5 years ago now. You're in the best relationship of your life. Yeah. I don't see
Yeah?
today. Fortunately.
I'm not happy with anything else. No.
Just don't know the...
No.
I just don't know the...
Where's my aircon?
Just not give it this.
No.
I just don't see you past today.
What? technology. I can't do technology.
It's not technology.
Edit what?
It's just a thing. No, no.
It's much deeper than a loss of relationships, common relationships go.
No, I'm not saying you're a
It's
technology.
much more than, you know, than that.
How do I go back to my
There's a lot more things that
Okay,
is said.
what do do this?
There's a lot of lies that's
It's an
been
apple,
told.
everyone knows. It's the best one.
I don't know.
I questioned myself last night.
Where's my email then?
And this is what I mean. In my head, I'm saying that she did it for the right reasons, but I can't see how she has.
Ricochet.
There's nothing in for us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
How long is this? Because this sounds like his whole fucking life.
Okay, I'll skip it.
I'm not listening to fucking 4 hours of him fucking sitting there lying, rage baiting people and to feel sorry for him. Sounds like his whole life. Just wasted a whole fucking hour.
This is her giving him advice. He gets in a box.
Don't show it.
Okay.
Just play the audio.
But they're not friends. These are creators that dislike me, Ange.
Yeah, I know, but I know it's not a shitty thing to do. I know that, but this is all before this has all come out. Like, you know what I mean? This normal, this, isn't it? And I just
Thank you,
feel
Nessa,
that
for the guitar. Thank you
your
for
problem
guys.
is
Get to
people
hurt
on
me.
the app not
Thank you,
they're
Nessa.
at this point because
Oh,
they're the ones
no.
hating on you.
Yeah,
She's causing it, but you just got to gather that.
my problem.
So hold on a minute. Hold on. Livewire, thank you. So he just said she went to people, creators on the app that didn't like him. You just made up with Delusive. You tried to get your alliance group going a couple of days ago. So why didn't you go to her? I don't think she did. So why you lying? Why you lying? Shouldn't go to everybody that hated you. Because you guys just became friends. Did you not? Friends till the end. She did say Steph's causing it. How is she causing it? Again, she's against women anyway, and I even said that in her box. She always goes against women. She goes against the grain. That's just her. That's just her. She's a rage baiter. She'll always do it. She could have the facts right in her face, and they could be the worst thing possible. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. So, sorry, go on.
Like, I don't even know if that's even perceived that way. Not at all. Like I said, me turning up at the house was wrong. But I think...
I don't think she should have contacted MT and other people. No, I don't. But what I think she should have done is played that one clever and just gathered the evidence for the court. You know, to say, because that would have been that's a good defence, and say, well, she's inciting a lot of hate on me and that, you know, and gathered it together instead of bringing it to the app, you know. Because you don't want, because at the end of the day, you don't want, because people are going to come for you otherwise, isn't it?
Can they come at me any harder? Let's be real.
Yeah,
Hasn't even started.
At the end of the day. But you just got to
No one's
just...
come at you at all.
I know you said...
Who's gone at him? Who's gone at him? Have your videos been shown? Have your text messages been shown? No? So how has anyone gone at you harder? She hasn't said a fucking word.
People are just
She
reacting.
hasn't said
to
a
what-
word.
People are just reacting.
Huh?
People are just reacting to what he's brought to the app.
Exactly. What he's brought to the app. Exactly. Exactly, Warrior Witch. Sorry, go on.
But people won't help you on the app, but, you know, go see a doctor and talk to him about your mental health. Because we've had beef for goddamn how long, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. And if people say that they do, then they're not worth knowing.
Yeah, of course.
They're not worth knowing at all. And Pete and I have always said it, Pete, and, you know, sometimes you are your worst enemy, and if you bring something to the app, other people are going to talk about it. And when you got people that were your friends that are dragging you and got this big hate life when they know you're not in a good place, they're not worth knowing either. They're not your friend. Why even bother, you know, with the energy on them?
He's in a fine place. Don't worry. He's in a fine place.
That's the problem.
Because he's still abusing her through social media.
Look, I believe that now.
He's in a fine, he doesn't believe anything. He's in a fine place. Because, again, he's still abusing her through social media. Sorry, go on.
And that's why I question a lot of things now. Was I just, you know, was I just a weapon for people on this app? Because you know what I used to be like. You know, if any of my friends said anything negative about him, I'd fire up a live, and you know what I used to be like. And sometimes now I question it and think, was I just used as a weapon for people? Because when times like this go on, why can't
Oh
you
my
have a little
God.
bit of compassion and think, you know what, fair enough, you know what I mean? I don't like him, we're not friends, but it ain't nice seeing someone like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think you got to remember the things you're doing it to yourself a little bit as well by talking on it on TikTok. You know, people are thinking that you're putting hate on Steph. You know, and
I don't know how, and it's for me.
Oh
I've
my
told anyone that
God.
if I see anyone
You just fucking said yesterday you're worried about her and her kid and what the people, you know, what the people on the internet are like. Is that one fucking dense? The other one fucking giving him advice. Oh my God. And today he said he never said it. He's a compulsive fucking liar. Sorry, go on.
want to know of anyone doing that, they're going to get blocked and they'll never be in my life ever again or anything like that. It was me just defending because I'm sick and tired of people just saying, oh, that this is the scenario, this is the scenario, this is the scenario. And I was just going, there's more sides, and everyone's going, no, I've seen the truth, we know this, I know this, here's the truth, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying,
yeah, but Alex, you've got to ignore that. You've got to. Everyone's going to continue doing it. You've got to ignore it. Otherwise, you're just going to have all this evidence against you. And I'm not on anyone's side. I don't want to put that out there because I don't know the whole situation. I really don't. The ins and outs of it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want Steph even to think that I'm not supporting her either. I just
You
don't know
fucking
the
just told the
situation.
guy to go to the doctor, you freak. You told him to go to the doctor to what? Fake his mental health? And you don't want Steph to think what? Why is he even in your box? Why are you allowing him to play like he's the victim? Why? The guy has lied on the app at least fucking 50 times. I never went to her house. Okay, I went once. Well, I might have gone twice. Well, maybe it was 3 times. It was definitely 4. Oh, no, nothing happened. I just had a scrap with the neighbor. You beat up a woman? Because it's a woman with a kid? Anyways, go on.
Clearly, innocent to proven guilty. We don't know the whole situation. We just have to wait for the outcome, of what happens. But, the thing is, I think the problem is you brought it to the app.
yeah, and that's, something I regret, obviously.
And then, you spoke on personal situations with her and things as well. Do you know what I mean? And that's what people are seeing. And then that's not fair on her. And I just think also, I know how you're feeling, but people also need to remember how she may be feeling.
Yeah, of course.
With all of this.
Of course. I have to, that's why I've tried to do my best not to speak about it, Ange.
Oh my
I've literally
God.
bit my lip many, many times, but to the point where I could have called someone a liar and proved them to be a liar. No, I'm not talking about her, Steph. I'm talking
He's tried his best not to talk about it.
Yeah.
about other people that have been going live and talking about
No,
it,
Louise, you're saying
certain
you need
things
to get
that
a
are not
heart
true.
in.
Canadian Angie said last night about, and I went into a live, said, who did that? She said she mentioned about throwing a cup and a phone.
Never
No,
said
you,
that.
you little bellend.
Don't lie.
It was me that said that. We were talking about you throwing the phone at the TV and breaking it. And I said, who else has done something like that? Mr. M. That's what
Oh,
I
about
said.
the cup that he threw, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about him.
Yeah.
But he probably heard that. He's just twisting it.
Yeah. It was making a comparison.
Yeah.
How throwing something can...
Yeah, we were talking about how he said out of his own mouth he threw the phone at the TV with that Tony person, and then you brought up the phone. Who else threw a cup at a one? That was that Mr. M guy that took out the chick's eye socket.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. Stop fucking twisting shit. It's not all about you, freak.
And I writ, who did that? And she went, get out of my life. You're not allowed in my life. And I'm like, well...
But hey, Alex, that's the app, though.
That never happened.
Why does everyone care?
I
about
did
what's
kick
here?
him out of the live.
Doesn't even live here.
I did mute him out of the live. I don't know if I blocked him. I muted him out of the live. And again, if he was listening correctly, it wasn't, the cup was not about him. It was about Mr. M. And the phone on the TV was about him and Tony. So stop making up shit. I'll go get my live replay if I have to. I'll post the whole live. Stop lying, freak. Sorry, go on. No, he threw his phone.
I was just
He said
making a
he-
comparison.
Huh?
I was just making a comparison. I said, who else has thrown
No,
something?
but I think Petty Betty said TV remote, not phone. He threw his phone at the TV. That's what he said. It was his phone that he threw at the TV. That is an intimidation of fear. So you're intimidating someone by doing an act of violence, and that's going to instill fear into the person, and that's again abusive. So when he threw his phone at the TV, he was intimidating Tony that he could possibly, go after her physically. So that's intimidation of fear. That's what they're doing. That's what it is. Mr. M threw the cup at the wall, hit her face, and knocked her eye socket out. That's what we were talking about. No one said he threw a cup at anyone. Sorry, go on.
Who cares what
But you need to understand, Dan, she said that she's seeing everything, and then she's putting that on the app when no one has threw anything, or anything, like there's been no...
No one said you threw anything, you fucking weirdo. Sue, thank you for the guitar. Stop it. Cut it out, man. You're such a liar. You probably heard it, or you caught a tail end of it. So fucking stop, weirdo. Stop fucking trying to fucking start shit with me, because I have heard everything. Yes, I have seen everything. And you're a fucking liar. So don't try to say anything. No one said about you in a cup at all. Stop it. And I haven't said anything on the app yet either. So go to your bail. Go to your bail hearing tomorrow.
sort of violence or intimidation or anything. I don't get it.
Yeah. I just think you should just take it off the app and
Hold on a minute. So you said no intimidation. So showing up at a woman's house is not intimidating? No. It's not intimidating? And that's the only thing I can say because you've already brought it to the app about going to her house? And all other stuff that you did? No? Oh. So you didn't intimidate her at all? Okay. All right.
No, don't mention it anymore. Forget what others are saying. You know, just ignore it until you can talk on it. And if you do talk about it, then that's up to you. But at the moment, you got this normal on you, so it's not looking good for you. You know, and you got to remember also, you got a big platform. Steph hasn't got a big platform, so she's watching all of this.
Yeah,
and she's probably feeling a certain way. She may be feeling that she's getting a lot of hate. She's probably getting a lot of hate as well as yourself.
Well, I hope she isn't getting any hate, regardless of even if I've been lied to or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't want any hate to her at all. Everyone should know this by now. You don't.
Yeah, but you can stop talking on it because
he knows she's fucking listening, right? Mm-hmm. So listen to his words. Oh no, I wouldn't want anyone to bring any hate on her. I wouldn't do that. Heard him in the other clip. Just listen to his language. Heard him in the other clip. No one's trashing him in the chat. I would never let that happen. He knows she's listening or she's getting sent it. And listen to how he's talking. How he's still trying to let her believe that he's this big fucking knight in shining armor. Listen to his language. Catch what he says. Oh no, I would never want that. But hold on. Last night you said that you were concerned about her and her kid because you know how the internet is and it's a dark path and oh my God. So listen to his speech. Again, listen to how he talks because he knows she's listening or she's being sent them or someone's telling her what he said. And he's making sure that those messages get to her like, oh, look, I still care. Oh, why are you doing this to me? I would never let anyone attack you. That's what she's hearing, right? That's what she's hearing when he's saying that. And he knows that because he's an abusive individual. So just listen to their language. I always say that. Listen to how they speak. Listen to what they say. And just think how he turned on that blaster and like that. He was all like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And then when she said something to him, boom, he fucking bit her head off. That's who he really is. But again, always watch them and they'll show you who they are. And he's doing it right now. And he did it in the previous clip as well. Sorry, go on.
Also hate.
But it works both. Yeah, but it also works both ways. Why you're feeding the people that dislike me.
Yeah, and I get that. We were saying, and that's your evidence for court. That's your defense there. So
Excuse
you've
me.
got to ignore it because you've got to remember
Excuse
you've
me.
got an on.
Hold on. He's got no defense. He brought it to the app. What's his defense? What's his fucking defense? He brought it to the app. He then re-brought it and talked about her loss, about the loss of whatever. He did it. What's his defense? He's not supposed to put anything on social media, blah, 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 blah. I read it the other day. What's he done? That. He's gone after her on social media. He's been arrested twice. What are you talking about? Sorry. I know, Warrior Witch. I'm not even going to say anything till this. Is this another long 10-hour fucking clip?
No, it's not long left.
She hasn't got one on there. She can speak about what she wants to speak about, but you can't. And that's from a judge. A judge is telling you you cannot do certain things.
Yeah, I get that.
So that's the thing. And that's going to be your defense, is gather the evidence and ignore everybody on here. Your haters are going to hate. But remember, when this is all over, you've got to remember the people that were there for you, people that were not. And those are the ones you want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I would just move on from it. I really would. Because no matter what you say, people are going to hate on you.
I'm never having your back. What the fuck? Who's blocking people, mods? Can you stop just muting and blocking people, please? Just let them have their opinion.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, I think you should move on from the step, but don't talk on it. And even if Corey talks on it, CA, Pearl, it doesn't matter. Let them talk on it. You remember you cannot do it. Because the judge is telling you, you got, and he's probably got it on that condition that you probably can't talk on it.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just hard.
And she might be doing it deliberately, I don't know. Maybe she is playing games, but you got to remember she may be talking to certain people for a reason. You know what I mean? But don't forget you got a big platform as well, so she's probably talking
Just
to
a minute, please.
or other.
Hold on, please. Everyone that she has spoken to never brought a single thing to the app, so shut up. The only person that brought that screenshot to the app was MT. What are you talking about? Nobody brought anything. Nobody showed anything. Nobody brought that to the app. The people that she reached out to, and then we'll get into who she reached out to and for what. The people that she reached out to did not bring anything to the app. This has only come out because MT posted the screenshot. That's it. Everyone's kept quiet. Even though you saw it, you had the information, everyone kept quiet. No one said, oh yeah, I was at the house, did this, did that, did this. No one said anything. The only thing that I said was, yeah, when all the shit comes out about you, Alex Brigham, you just wait and see what's going to happen. Everyone's going to know about you. But no, nothing was ever said. Nothing was ever said until recently when you brought it back to the app and then MT put out the screenshot. And that's it. So whoever knew, whoever she had spoken to, be it Red, Luke, myself, MT, Blaster, the people that she reached out to for help, never said a fucking word. Never said a word until recently. That's a fact. It was after he brought it to the app. Yeah, no one talked about nothing at all. Sorry, go on.
Creators, because she wants to get her side out of there, because she can't do it herself. So she's playing a clever game, right? I'm not saying it's a game, guys, but what I'm saying is she's approaching other creators to get her voice out there. That's the only way she can do it. She hasn't got a platform. You're doing it on your platform. So you're looking like the wrong one.
Yeah, I get that. Like I said, we all make mistakes when we're upset and angry, don't we?
Yeah, honestly, I would just move on from her and just let everyone talk on it and just cut it down. Do you know what I mean? Cut it, forget it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, the case is going to get bigger and bigger in it for you, and you're going to spiral out of control. Because that's what it looks like. It's just spiraling. You are spiraling out of control. Not out of control, but you're spiraling downwards.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? But just remember, they were also I always always call you Avery, I don't know why, is that people do care about your mental health.
Yeah, people that are
And I can
social.
guarantee you there's a lot of people in your community that does not want to see you do anything stupid.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay.
Just
All right then.
All right, I appreciate that.
All right then. I'll speak to you soon,
Good to
Alex.
speak to you later.
All right. Okay. Bye. Just to a friend, you know what I mean? Or send them.
But they're not friends. These are creators that dislike me.
I think it's replaying, is it?
Yeah. I know, but I know.
I just went back to the
I don't want to hear him longer than I have to.
This is Brigham and Top Girl in Pearl's box.
You blame Pearl. This morning, you blame Pearl when you was with Angie, right? So stop with the fucking gaslighting bullshit, right? And stop being cryptic. Just say what you want with fucking chest, right? Stop going around all these fucking shitty avenues that you're going around and just tell the truth. What the fuck is going on? If you really wanted a life and you was... Yeah, last night, 2:00 in the morning, you said you're not going to talk about it and you don't this, that and the other. I played another video yesterday. You said you're not going to talk about it. And then you come on again and started talking about it. So who's using it for Montrugin? And I shall tell you why I know you're using it for Montrugin. Last night, in your live, you said, I've got a 7-day ban and I don't care about it. Today, you came on your backup because you had a 7-day ban and you had your gifts on. If you didn't care about the gifts,
Okay.
you would have come... Wait, I've not finished my sentence.
Okay.
You would have come on your main account and you would have stayed on like you did last night. But no, Alex Brigham came on his backup so he could go with the Montre game.
Okay,
Stop with your fucking bullshit.
Okay, it's bullshit, is it? Speak to Bert now.
There he
Right,
goes.
You know the
There he
point system.
goes.
We've all got an our account.
Listen to the change and shift in his personality and his voice. Listen to how he talks to women. Listen to the shift. With the yeah, he switches. Yep, listen to him. Again, I always say listen, and they'll show you who they are.
He can't get his
Sorry,
own
go on.
way. He can't get his own way when he can't spin his narrative.
Yep.
Do you know the point system? You got a point system, you know, if you get violations and stuff, you
Yeah.
lose points, yeah? Mine's on its desperate fucking doors. I got a violation last night while live as well. I got a -3 points again. Right, so my account's on its last legs. So I didn't want to go live today, ranting and raving, get another violation. I can show you this. So you're now lying, Top Girl, saying for monetary gain. I've earned today.
That's my opinion. That's not a lie. How can you say my opinion's a lie?
I've earned £20 today.
How can you say my opinion's a lie?
But it is, Dominic, because you're there. You're trying to push hate on me. Yes, you are.
No, it's not.
You are trying to push hate,
it's
saying I'm
fucking
doing
not.
it for
Because
monetary
that's my
gain.
opinion. That's what I
Full
thought.
of
And
shit, Top Girl. Full of shit.
Can we please not shout? Because that's my
You
opinion.
started
You're not
shouting.
calling my
You've come in
opinions
this
a lie.
You've come in
Because
this
that's not
box, right?
stonewall facts. Okay?
Yeah, you're just a joker.
So are you. Last night, for 3 days, you're saying people need to stop using it as ammunition. You're using it for ammunition. You are.
Who? How?
You.
How?
I just give you examples.
2 days I didn't speak about it, and you
And
purposely.
then you've come on
another
again this
platform.
morning
No,
talking about it.
I had no. Do you know the reason why I fired up today? Is because I heard what was said in another live.
What, my life?
No, not yours
Whose
actually.
live?
CA's.
But Alex, weren't you again talking to Sia after she does you wrong, calls you a nonce, calls you a this, that, and the other, and then went back to her. Now she doesn't like you again. Then you're going back to her. Listen, you started saying things to everybody else. You're going to Angie, this, that, and the other. Now you've gone and said sorry to Angie. You're a fucking joke. Sort your head out. Sort your life out. You're ruining real life relationships for this fucking app. No.
Let me speak, Top Girl. Because this is what I mean. You constantly talk. So you're now saying to me that, oh, you fucking gone to Angie. Angie said your kid should have gone to social services, but you still went back to her and sit on her platform.
Angie wished DV on your daughter, and you still went back to her and apologised.
Yeah, okay, that's my choice. So what's the difference between me and you, Top Girl?
No, but I don't fucking sit here and say, why are you going to Angie?
You're a massive hypocrite. You are full of shit.
You belittled all of us.
How do I belittle
You
you? There's
belittled
no
this
difference
red
between me and
this
you.
woman with DV on you. Now you start battling her. Did you not?
It doesn't matter.
Now it doesn't matter.
But I'm not the one blaming you. I'm not the one saying to Top Girl, you shouldn't have been friends with her.
Alex,
Hey, listen, Alex,
you're not
Alex.
listening to the hypocrisy in your own words. You
Alex.
said to woman, Frankie, you said to Miss Red, this woman wished DV on you, yet you sat battling her now. And now this woman wished DV on your child. And you went and apologized to her. The hypocrisy.
But am I monetising off it? Am I battling? Am I doing any of this? No.
But you were sat there.
It's a massive difference.
Hey,
See,
listen,
Yeah,
Alex,
okay.
Alex, listen to me, bro. You wanted to come in here to speak to Pearl, yeah? In all due respect, me and Tockwell will draw.
Yeah, I'll drop.
Sort it out like you was just saying. Fuck, who cares about money? Clearly, everyone, including myself, goes on TikTok for money. But what we're trying to say is, and Alex, you do care about this woman. You are at your end of your tether. You are feeling a certain way. So get it fucking sorted with Pearl, mate, because now it's just gone ridiculous. I'm sitting here listening, thinking you're getting somewhere, then nothing happens. Be honest, like I keep telling you while you're in the box. Be honest and tell them how you feel. You are.
That's all I've just
Frankie
said.
needs
Be
to shut
honest,
up.
stop going around avenues and tell us straight what's going on.
Yeah, just say how you feel, Alex. And like I've spoke to you today, like you're not in a good place, bro. So there's no point in sitting there saying, "Oh, Top Girl,
Oh, shut up,
there's no point in
Frankie.
this. What you're doing, bro? You asked me to get you to speak to Pearl. You're in.
He's not in a good place from his own behaviour, and he's been
Shut up.
called
Go
out.
back to your TikTok shop. He himself said that he was a red flag. Fuck. Sorry, go on.
Girls box now arguing with Top Girl. There's a lot
I'll
of things
drop
that have
down.
been said
That's all I
between
wanted to
these
say.
two
Love you, Pearl.
that needs to be spoken about, bro. You don't want to be coming on this app anymore, Alex. Be honest with everyone and hearing that you're fucking this, that, and that, and this has been said. Like you've said your piece. If she ever says her piece, you're never going to be able to stop it. It's always going to happen. But you want to start recuperating relationships with people that you fell out
I'm
with on
even
this app.
willing, Frankie, for
So just speak
not
to her, bro.
Stacey, what you call her, Steph, to come in the box and we'll get this all sorted out, one way or the other. Because I think Alex and Steph's going to end up back together. That's mine.
Oh,
I know, like Alex.
no.
So Pearl wants to put
Absolutely not, Pearl.
a woman with her abuser in the box. Is that what I'm hearing?
Pearl. I think Pearl just maybe thinks old fashioned. I don't know. I have no clue why she said that, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think she thought that through, to be honest. I don't think she did. I think she just has a different way that she thinks, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Pearl doesn't understand. Or she doesn't have she only has his side of it, maybe. That's why I take it as, because I don't think she'll say that when she sees everything. I really don't. So I think she just took it as being the way she thinks, maybe, or how. I don't know. Well, she says a lot more. Oh. Yeah, maybe she's not really grasping it. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Let's hear the rest.
I know you care about her, bro, yeah? And I'm not going to go into it because you obviously are mentioning it, but I know you care. But I also know the reason you come into this box is because of the way you are feeling, bro. Like, mentally.
This guy's feeding him what to say. So this Frankie's feeding him what to say. Say how you feel, bro. You're not in a good place, bro. Say how you're feeling, bro. That's what he's doing. He's feeding him on what to say. Frankie, shut up, man. Sorry, go on. Oh, who sent that? Ricochet?
What was it?
Savage Laura sent you a coral.
Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you for the call.
Also, remember, he got into Pearl's head before he can do it again. Yeah, and he went and asked Frankie to go talk to Pearl. So Pearl likes Frankie, so she's going to allow him in the box. He's very manipulative. Why are you asking Frankie to get you in the box with Pearl? Because you're aligning yourself for all the boxes that you can hop into. I'm hoping they don't let you in the boxes anymore.
Thank you, Laura.
Exactly.
Thank you, Laura.
Called a message Pearl and said he needs to talk to you because I'm a bit worried about the geezer. You are feeling a certain way. Fuck everyone else.
Frankie, shut up.
I've said you 100 times.
You're leading him in a fucking conversation, for fuck's sakes. You're telling him what to say. You're trying to make him not appear like he's this fucking victim now, who he's not in a good place. Is she in a good place? He's the one with the non-molestation order. Is everyone forgetting that? So is she in a great place? Like she's out fucking having a great old fucking time of it? No. Sorry, go on.
TikTok is good in a certain way. Don't make it your whole life. Don't try and act up for other people, bro. Speak to Pearl. I'm gonna drop down. Get it sorted, mate. You don't want this shit every single day. You calling her Pearl prawn, whatever you call her, and then her calling you big
Listen,
sweat.
no, that's fine.
Acceptable. That's just
Yes.
drama talk. But what we're doing now, we're going deep diving into everyone's lives, bro, and it's fucking disgusting. So
But what I'm not having, Francie,
speak
and
about
I really
it.
mean this, I'm not having it under no way, shape or form. This morning, what has been said, it's like everybody else has got a free pass. Everybody that has been in contact with Steph, and for me, I'm the one that kept turning it away, ignoring. I didn't want no contact. I wouldn't let her in the box the other day. But Alex is jumping from box to box to box to box. He wants it to stop, but he's still going into everybody's lives speaking about. And it's basically come out this morning and said, I'm going to say it in a nutshell. Because what I feel he's doing this morning is, I'll say, that S side dating. That's how I feel this morning, because I cried with temper this morning.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Pearl. I know what you're saying, but maybe he's not getting it across right to you, because I've spoke to this geezer this morning, right? Me and Amy had a fallout last night. I went and met Alex. He said to me, if you need someone to talk to, come down. You know what? Listen, I was seeing Alex. I'm going to be honest with you. Alex was watching a live yesterday when I was with him, and I looked at his eyes, and I could see a broken man. I didn't say anything
shut up.
This morning, Amy said,
Shut up. You're such a liar. I could see a broken man.
But he just said that he went for a talk away from TikTok, and while he was there, Alex was watching on live.
Sorry.
Alex is live. He's upset. I said, I ain't going into drama talk. Drama talk's starting to get better in my own life. I'm getting stressed. I've rang Alex to what's going on. He's told me, and I know this man is broken. I'm not going to hound him no more. If I have any issues with Alex, I'm going off the app. I'm going to speak to Alex. Like, I
Good for
don't
you.
do this drama talk, and I don't care if anyone's going to say anything now.
How many times does Frankie say he doesn't do drama talk?
He's like Dave Durant. He says it every other fucking day, and then he's right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Alex needs to sit here and admit, yo, I'm a big man, but I am fucking broken. I'm broken from a woman. I'm broken from myself bringing it on this app. I'm broken from people going at me. This is my truth. Say your truth and leave it at that. No, everyone's got an opinion. I could tell you all that I've got a six-pack, and you'll all say I haven't. But I could believe I have. This is all make-believe.
Oh my God, is this guy gonna shut up?
That's the most stupidest analogy.
He's
I've
trying
ever
to
seen.
sell some fucking bullshit fucking land, swampland in Florida. Shut up. I don't know who you're trying to sell it to. Pearl, maybe? Bro. Sorry, go on.
Deep into each other's lives, and we're hurting each other, calling each other names on a daily basis.
Exactly,
Sound, you can do that, yo. Prawn price, fucking big sweat. It's just what you fucking do. You've got your own community. You've got your own community. That's what TikTok is. But what you're doing now, you are, Alex, open it. You need to see this box and be open.
That's it in a nutshell. That's exactly it in a nutshell, Barn. From anything else, be honest and open. Lay the cards on the table. End it today.
I was just gonna say that, Sarah. He could have had that conversation with them on the phone. You have to fucking say it all on the app. But it's a show. Sorry, go on.
From a man looking at another man last night, I seen it, man. This geezer is not in a good place. He does not need this shit. And you need to be open and honest, Alex.
And me as a woman who is in contact with the victim doesn't have to hear this fucking bullshit coming from you guys. Because she's broken, she's frightened, she's fearful, she has a child. And he has instilled all those fears in her, Frankie, so shut the fuck up. All right? Shut up. He's the one doing it. He brought it to the app. He brought it to the app again. He keeps going box to box to box. He goes live and keeps going at her again. You're such a close friend to him. You must know why he got arrested the second time. So he's doing it. You're close friends. You must know why he got arrested the second time. Right? So watch what comes out of your fucking mouth, because you do know all this is eventually going to come out. Sorry, go on.
be there for you anyway. So I'm going to drop down. You two have the Charlies because this is what you wanted, okay?
Thanks, Frankie.
And before anyone else jumps in and says I'm controlling him, I'm not. I speak to this geezer all the time about this. I feel sorry for him now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Even last night, you
It's not about S-baiting, I can assure you now. That's not what I want to do. And that's why earlier on when people was getting worried, I instantly jumped on the computer and said, look, I'm okay. I was on the phone call. You know what I mean? I could have said no, guys, but it wasn't the case at all.
And why I've done this on the platform is because Alex wanted a conversation, and I'm sorry, I'm not in that trustworthy place to have the conversation offline. Everything's being done online, so I didn't want to go around the back doors. I wanted it to be online. Whatever we've got to say to each other, like this morning when Angie, like when you were on live with Angie, and she was saying, like Pearl speaking about it. Alex, she said the worst on you, she's called you everything. She's called you child. She said you DV'd your child, you'd done all of this. And exactly what Top Girl said, you wouldn't apologise to her. But this morning, the way you made me feel, I'm being truthful with you, like I was the one, the most worst out of everything when I'm only reacting what you've put out there. Do you understand where I'm coming from? You know what I'm like. I'm a reactive person. I get mad. Sometimes I cried with temper this morning. When I come off the phone with Frankie, I cried with temper.
Yeah.
And do you know who told us? Do you know who told me? Don't you dare go on that live while you mad like you are now. You know, Cockapoo, I phoned her and I went, oh my God, I can't believe. She went, calm down. You know what she said to me? She went, Alex is hurting. She said, and also, so are you hurting. And I said, no, Cockapoo, you're not getting what I'm saying. He's turned it. He wants no hate on everybody else, but he's directing it my way. And you weren't doing that to me, Alex. That's the way you made us feel.
Well, I don't care if I get backlash off my own community. I apologise if that's what you feel that I did. I didn't intentionally mean to do anything.
No, don't say I apologise if that's what you feel. You either apologise, Alex, or you don't.
That is still an apology. But what I'm saying is, it's not what I intentionally.
It's not. You can say I apologise if that's the way I feel. I just told you.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel.
I apologise then.
If
you know what I mean.
Listen to him. He's even dismissive in his apology. He's even dismissive to her in his apology. Okay, yeah, I apologize then. He's just going with what she's saying. Again, he's getting his allies, or he thinks he is. Yeah, at least Pearl said was, I guess, was honest.
I'm saying, Alex, please, if you don't want this to speak, stop firstly coming on you. I can't tell you what to do when you're live, but if it was me and I'm saying, that's it, I don't want to speak about anything, don't keep bringing it to the app. Don't keep dropping them little breadcrumbs, and certainly don't keep getting in people's boxes and even make out that you're answering to the comments. If you want to speak about it, speak about it. If you don't, leave it at that.
We are both reactive people, aren't we? Mm-hmm. And you would, if someone was saying stuff about you which wasn't true, you'd fire up alive 100%, wouldn't you?
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. But Alex, let's not forget who fed you to the app.
Me, yeah. And I've said that. I'm the one to blame, of course, but I'm not the one to blame spreading lies. You know what I mean? There's been other platforms, not your platform actually, other platforms, Canadian Angie's, is saying that this is the situation, which is a lie.
What's the lie, Alex?
You know what I mean? They're lying.
What's the lie, Alex?
So,
I'd like to know what the lie is. Hi, Sweet Pea. Guys, can we tap, share, and repost, please, and do our gift goal at the top? Have we done a gift goal, though? I'd like to know where the lie is. What have I lied about, Alex? Sorry, go on. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you, Nicole.
So you're still going to speak about if somebody says something, you're still going to...
No. I'm nipping in the bud now.
You're not even going to answer, you know, like how you usually say, I've answered, no, I only answered to a comment. You're not going to do that.
No.
I don't want to speak about something. And there's lots of things that goes on in my life, Alex, lots of things, right? Well, never in a lifetime will I bring it to the app. And you know, for the simple reason why, this.
No, I'm not speaking about it anymore. It's dead in the water for me now. Like, I'll let every deal how it needs to be dealt with. I ain't speaking about it no longer. Because I'm a worse enemy at times, like, you know, and even though I act out and say things and that, to be fair, behind you know, it isn't me as a person. Sometimes I don't recognise myself before on this app sometimes.
I think, and this is just my opinion, Ali,
This guy then, do you hear what he said then? Sometimes I don't recognise myself on this app. This is
Yeah.
the guy who claims to keep it real and he only speaks facts and he is who he is. And
Stonewall facts, proof is in the pudding.
yeah, now he's saying he doesn't recognise himself on the app.
Yeah, okay.
This is me. This is who I am, guys. I'm off. This is me off the app, guys. I say stuff and yeah. And now he doesn't recognise himself on the app.
What Frankie said there, Frankie speaks to you on a daily basis. I do think you're broken. I'm going to be honest, no, and I think you're broken, right? And that's what makes me think, I know people saying you don't care, there's only you knows how you feel. I think you and Steph will get back together.
No, they won't.
If
Absolutely not.
it was me, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a fucking whatever, I would go, get yourself the help, because you obviously need help, Alex. Right? And don't think for 1 minute that I'm saying this. I'm talking to you just how we used to talk back in the day. You need help. I think you should book an appointment at the doctor's, sort some counselling out, because this is definitely deep-rooted, right? There's problems there that's nothing to do with nobody else, but you need to heal yourself before you can work on everything else
Yeah,
around
he
it.
went
And
live.
the
He
same
did,
goes
Jensen.
out to
He went
Steph
live.
as well.
He went live with his attitude
That's
and
my
started
opinion.
talking about it.
And I do feel sorry that you feel this way, but what I'm not going to feel sorry for, what I was mad for, you were blaming me, you were redirecting it to me.
Yeah, I don't expect you to be honest with you.
So I think you need help. You need to book, firstly, go to a doctor, and the doctor will tell you whatever goes on, but whatever help the doctor offers you, Alex, take it, because you obviously need it. And I think you've let TikTok consume your life. And it's took over your life. That's what it's done. And it happens to lots of people, right? But even with me sometimes, how many times will I go off for a day, 2 days, or just come on and have 10 minutes here and not bother coming? Because I'm helping myself. You can't, if you're in a bad way, and the worst thing you can do is come on and want everybody to say, oh, this is so sad, I don't like to hear you cry. You're giving people a thing to talk about your situation again.
Yeah, I know.
Please, Alex, stop that. And you know what else to stop? Because I think this is where I get called a cunt for being blunt. You get called, what do they call you?
Loads of things.
Well, I know, but I mean, what's the word when you're cryptic? You get called cryptic because you never actually come out and name people, and then you'll drop a hat and you'll say, they know what they mean. That could mean 20,000 different people, and everybody runs with that little breadcrumb you've dropped, and that's it. Bang, it starts up again, and it always comes back to you. So it's
That he tried to blame you, but because you have proof, you can't say move to Pearl because he doesn't. Makes sense. What you just said, true. What FYP Crap said, he's tried to blame you, but because you have proof, he can't. So he moved to Pearl because she doesn't. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I agree. But the things that makes me laugh is the people going, "Oh, isn't here playing the victim mentality?"
There you go. You're reacting to the comments, Alex.
I know, but it's hard, Pearl. You know as well as me. You do it yourself. It's hard.
Yes, not on my personal life, I don't.
He's not a victim.
But you're doing exactly what you said you're not going to do.
It's hard, Pearl, honestly. When people are saying I'm playing a victim, I have not fired up the live and said I'm a victim in any way, shape or form.
Alex, please, come on, Alex.
Tell him, Pearl.
Oh, I really am.
That's the way you've made the whole up feel. Steph's the wrong one.
No, she ain't.
That's my opinion. That's just the way that I'm saying. You've made the whole up for all you say no hate. Alex, come on. You've chucked a lot of hate that way. And Steph's going to get it whichever way. No wonder she's off the app. But you are playing into people's what they want to hear. You're playing into that.
No, I'm saying what I've spoken about.
I did it on purpose.
I've spoken the truth. That's the difference. People can't say that I've
Why
spoken.
do people on there deserve to know the truth? It's between you and Steph. Stop doing that with your personal life, Alex.
Hold on a minute. Because he brought it to the app. And then he's continually lying about it. That's why. He brought it. No one else brought it to the app. Even say me, the blaster, whoever, whatever, got information. No one said a word. No one said a word. He brought it to the app. She's never gone live. She's never said anything. She's messaged creators, yes, to get help or to correct something, because that's her only way maybe of being able to communicate, because she's too afraid. So no. Sorry, Rickshay, go on.
But what am I doing any different, Pearl?
You can come on here, can too. Do your little things, put your little clips up. Not one fucker on this app needs to know anything about your personal life. Nobody.
Okay, can I ask?
You want to come on a daily basis and say, yeah, I say, oh, my sister's bad. How's your sister? I say, she's still mourning. She's still here, right? Then there's other bits of things that people know off the app. Yes, I speak to people about things. Do I bring it onto the app? No. And you know for why, Alex? I don't want people on the app knowing about things that's hurting me in the real life, things that's going on. I come on here. They don't want to hear me come on and mourn and chuck my thing out there and then, oh my God, this is happening. I just tell the people what they need to know, but not... If that was happening to me, what was happening to you, not in a lifetime would that have ever come out of my mouth to this app. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't, for the life of me, understand why you done that.
I wasn't thinking straight, Pearl, you know what I mean? I just literally come back home and wasn't thinking straight.
Then you could have come on and said, listen, sorry, that's it. I don't know where that come from. It wasn't true. It's the way Adam made a lie up to shut everybody down and said, listen, it wasn't true. We've had a silly argument. It's not that deep. Ignore me. I was just feeling a little bit a certain type of way. Move on and shut it down. You haven't, Alex. Every given chance you've come live, you put them 2 videos out the other night that were 10 minutes long, Alex, where you were coming out on about actual things and things what should never come to the app, Alex. Never. So you're your own worst enemy, Alex. I
am 100%. I've admitted that.
Are you going to go and get the help that you obviously need, Alex? It's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. You're a big, grown man. But I think you need to work on yourself first, because you have got a beautiful platform. Your community adore you. Whichever way anybody wants to say it, your community adore you. But one thing I would have a little pep talk with your community about, if they say something in the comments, all good and well, none of us can stop the comments, right? Stop. Have a talk to them. Say, if you truly think anything of me, stop jumping in boxes. No wonder people will say, there's somebody gone in again. Then you say, I'm blocked, I can't get in, right? Why are you blocked? Because you come in and they all follow you and it's all we bullying you.
I have stated that.
Whatever you called it, come in the box the other day and still was telling me I was bullying you.
Yeah, she don't support me no more. But yeah, I did say on my live, I said, guys, I don't need anyone to defend me. I don't need anyone to jump in boxes on my behalf. I've said this.
And you know your way you enforce that, Alex. I'm sorry, and I'm not telling you what to do on your platform. The way you enforce that is say, if I catch one of you in a box, Stacey's the worst culprit. If I catch anybody in a box, that's it. You're not my friend. I've asked you ever so many times, users causing this to come back onto me. If I catch you in a box, fuck off. Because you looking to incite hate towards me now. That's the way you cut that off. I wouldn't be letting mine do it, because I'd say, go fuck off. I've asked you not to do it. Don't do it. If you can't abide by the rules, off you pop.
Yeah, I've always said that, like, I don't need anyone to defend myself. I've got a good platform. I mean, I know it happens in comment sections, you know, like, if anyone goes against it.
You can't stop that.
No, you can't stop that, that's what I mean, but...
jumping in boxes, you can stop that.
Yeah, I can't physically stop it, but I can...
But you can say, right, you're not abiding by my wishes, that's causing me hurt, so I'm obviously I'm not important to you, so from now on, off your pop, out blocked. That's the way I deal with it. Me personally, can't tell you which way, but that's what carries it on for you. The people that's jumping in and out of boxes, protecting you and making you look weak.
All right, Gentle Giant, I'm not having a look at the comments anymore because it's aggravating me.
With these Frankie back.
It's just aggravating me.
Alex, I think what this comes down to, mate, as well, is protecting your own peace.
Yeah.
So I can see people saying they need to come off the app. I don't think you need to come off the app. You've built a community that really does support you, bro. So I've said this to you as well, mate.
I'm not saying, sorry, Frankie, I'm not turning me comments off. Is every other live going to turn their comments off?
Leave them on, leave them on.
Fuck up. If you don't like what you're hearing, fuck off.
It's, I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, like we were speaking, Alex, yeah, so you built a really good community, bro.
Oh my God.
You know you
Okay,
have.
Skip.
Some of them are really
Skip.
loyal. Some of them...
What, sorry?
Skip. I'm tired of hearing Frankie blowing smoke up his asshole.
Definitely.
Thank you, Sister Mary Clarence.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? So,
Luke said to me that fucking he'd reached out to her and said, you know what, keep it off the app. And I was led to believe that he was getting involved with it all and he was digging his nose in. That's what I got told. This is what I mean.
I'm just putting it out there. None of the clique is having any involvement of what's going on with Alex's relationships or whoever out of the crypt or any other community thinks we are digging for information behind the back. That is totally a lie. And Alex is here to prove it.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm only going on what I've been told. I haven't seen no proof of it, of course not.
Alex,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? So, I know you're going through a tough time, but with regards to when there's been other bits and pieces, you've sent me the odd message and so on, and you know how to get hold of us.
Thank you, Izzy, for the flute. That was pretty. Thank you. That was really cute. Thank you so much. Go on. Sorry.
Indirectly. The thing that I'm struggling with is that I've heard you talking about people being cancelled and, not saying the names of the people that you were talking about. You could have quite easily reached out to any of the people that you thought had been involved and said, hey, listen, I just want to confirm, because you'd got a straight answer.
Yeah,
because no one knows you anything. Why didn't you just check?
Why didn't I? Why would I reach out to people that I think's trying to bring me down? What I'm told that are trying to bring me down. Why would I give that good grace to the people when I'm hearing they are trying to bring me down? They're coming for me. Why would I give anyone good grace?
Because
he's a liar. Who said they're coming? What? Because your stuff will get played. Who said they're coming for? I'm coming for you. Your stuff will be put out there. How is that people threatening you and saying, why would I reach out to people also coming for me? Shut up. Good night, Winnie. Or is that...
whereas
Winnie, good night.
Proof is proof, and then you would have had the proof, and then you would have been able to go on the app and say, these bunch of effing blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But what you did is you sort of talked about us by omission. People made assumptions. And, we would have then had to talk about it in a way that Steph had already begged people not to be discussing openly on the app. And so for me, it just made no sense to go sort of round the houses with this. I didn't really go around the houses, to be fair, Cockapoo. Like I mentioned it on my live once, and I didn't bring...
That's literally what you got in trouble for, going round the houses, you bell end.
Get up ever since. If you actually looked, I haven't mentioned it since.
In my opinion,
oh my God, he's such a liar.
On it several times. You've talked in a roundabout way without actually saying it's not these people. And if you thought it was these people, then you could have just asked us, Alex, rather than sort of live in this world of, it's basically a mission. So omission rather than sort of, shitting on the pot, basically. Putting the turd on the table, as I like to say.
So
and that for me doesn't make sense.
Okay. If you've heard something about me, would you ever come to me and be honest?
Yes, I have. Do you want me to give you the example?
Yeah, but okay.
I'll give you the example. Hayley Comet told somebody that you had been talking about me, and I rang you at 7:30 in the morning and asked you directly, rather than assume it was correct or incorrect. I asked you directly because that's how I do fucking business.
But back then there was no animosity and it weren't that deep, was it?
There was animosity. We weren't speaking.
Yeah, but it weren't as deep as what it's got.
I would still do it. And I would still do it. Well, for me, it's not that deep. We don't like each other. We haven't for a long time, even when you were still friends with all of our mutual friends. And there's reasons for that. And as far as I'm concerned, the phone call I made to you was around the same time as all the shit was coming out with me and you. So as far as I'm concerned, that is the way to do business. Just be straightforward and upfront, because then all this fuckery can't happen. Yeah, that would be a lesson for you, love.
Sorry, I don't mean to say love in a condescending way because I know I'm a condescending cunt anyway.
Isn't
But that's
that what
my
you
point.
do with Canadian Angie, Bailey?
Do you get where she's coming from, Alex?
Yeah, of course. Like, anyone can reach out to someone and ask them directly if it's going to help them out. But like I said, I've admitted I'm stubborn, so my back goes up against the wall, and I don't feel that if I'm getting told that people are coming for me, why would I reach out to them? That's just you can't say because you would deal with things differently. We're all different people.
But Alex, you've reached out to Delusive, bro. So is there not any part of you now that thinks, yo, every single one of these have been your friend at one point, and there's no party that thinks, you know what, after all this shit now, I just think, yo, I don't need this. I'd rather recuperate friendships or at least make peace than carry this shit on. I know you're saying I'm not going to reach out to people that are trying to bring me down, but you and Delusive have been the worst to each other on the app. And you went and tried to build a thing with her the other day, which no one understood. But when you're saying to Cockapoo, yeah, but we weren't talking, but you wasn't.
Oh my God. Is there much more in this one?
No.
All right, go.
Oh,
I don't want to listen to Frankie at all. He's like, he leads them into what to say. It's just crazy.
There was
How many more Brighams are they? Because when Brigham's done, we're going to play Steph's three voice notes. The last thing I sent you, don't play it.
Okay.
That little black screen recording that says those words on it.
Okay.
Don't play that.
Top Girl and MT join now. There was actually another part with Frankie, but I skipped that whole part. But there's Top Girl and MT soon.
Really angry.
I'm just gonna get a drink.
Know what? I'm just gonna ask one question, Alex, and then I'll drop down. Yeah. I feel like because you've got this non-mole and you can't get to her house and stuff, I feel like you're trying to get to her by coming live and putting out breadcrumbs, and that's how I feel. I feel like because you can't get to her that way now, I feel like you've come on the app. This is just my opinion. Not everyone has to agree with me. I feel like you're getting to her this way on
yes. So hold on a minute.
TikTok.
I don't like Top Girl, and I never agree with Top Girl. I agree with her 100%. He is still manipulating and abusing her through the social media. So he's putting on the crying. He knows she's listening, or again, she's getting sent it, whatever. So he knows that in some way, I can't even fucking say it, but let's hope for tomorrow we can get into that. But he knows that whatever he's saying is getting to her. So when he says stuff like, I'm really worried for her and her child, he's scaring her.
Intimidation.
He's threatening her, and he's still trying to control something through social media. This is what he is doing. And this is what pissed me off, that they all let him in the box today. So he still what he did, besides aligning himself with everyone, he's also showing her like, haha, look, I can hop in this box. I can go in this box. You've got nothing. You've got nobody. You don't have a platform. You've got nothing. All he's done in the boxes is lie, 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 lie. And Frankie's just guided him into what he needs to say, right? So he's still abusing her through social media. He's made her afraid that someone's going to go to her house. He said it yesterday and then denied it today. He's putting out still that how he's crying to get to her empathy and her compassion. Remember, the trauma bond is still there, right? So he's doing everything he can through social media to still victimize her, to still fucking go after her, to still fucking abuse her. And they're allowing it to happen. Don't give this guy a platform. He has a platform. Until everything comes out, just go based on the fact that he has a non-molestation order on him. Go by the fact that he broke it and got arrested again. So he got arrested twice. This guy doesn't need, nor is he listening to anything you're telling him to get help. You need help. Please don't ever say they'll go back together again. Remember, she's very afraid. And she's not in a good place at all. So he knows this. He knows her. He's an abuser. He's going to continue to do what he's doing. I ask, no matter how much we all might not like each other, but I think right now, for her sake, leave him to his own means. Leave him on his own platform. Let him talk about it all he wants. because you're showing her that no one stands with her. And that's the worst feeling in the world, because you're all telling him, oh, go get help, or you're coddling him, and he's getting away with a big fucking lie. Everything he has put out is a lie. He's giving you like maybe 2% of the truth of the matter. So again, he goes for his bail hearing tomorrow. Just don't, for me, it's just like, don't listen to him. He's still abusing her through social media because he knows she's listening. So no, this guy's just like the worst fucking thing ever. CA, would you mind before you go off, play the recording again? I haven't played it yet. Which one? Steph's recording? I haven't played it yet. I'm going to play it soon. And then I'm going to tell you the creators she contacted, why she contacted them. You got to remember, she never reached out, like went on in a box. She never fucking reached out. And like me, most of us would have probably got in a box and fucking chewed him up alive and spat him out. She didn't, because she's scared. And she still has that trauma bond for him, which is sad. And she's in a very fragile position, and he knows this. He chose to bring all this. He did. And you know, I'm thinking now, I don't know if I had hinted before. He tried. Remember, he messaged me and said, oh, I love you. Come on. I called him a pred and told him to fuck off, whatever. And then I just thought, I'll just be neutral with this guy. And then he lied and said, I think there was a clip where he said, oh, she gifted me. You came in my life. You put up like, how many coins was it, Ricochet? Do you remember?
I think, was it 10,000 or something?
It was a big treasure box.
Yeah.
And like I said, I always pay back. And I still think I have a tab with Toxic Dan. But I always give it back. I didn't gift him, oh yeah, let me go gift Alex. I will always gift back what is given to me. And I've said that ever since I've been on this app. Anyone comes in and gifts me, I'm gifting it back. I don't ever want that streamer to say, oh yeah, I gifted her. Ask fucking Corey. If Corey when he would come in and gift me, the next day he'd gift me and he would say, that's not, how it works, don't gift me back. That's just what I do. So don't big yourself up, Alex, that I came in and gifted you out of fucking nowhere. You started it by putting that treasure box and I paid you back. Sorry, go on. It was a big amount, I think. Sorry, go on.
Rather than being able to get to her house. And that's how I feel. I feel like you're trying to kind of harass her on social media now because you can't go to her house.
Top Girl's 100% right.
Because like I said,
Top Girl's right. He is abusing and still harassing her on social media, yes.
I've been to a house. She told me that she dropped the police case. So that make any sense, Top Girl?
No,
You're lying.
It's just my
Please
opinion.
Stop. I can't say anything because his bail hearing is tomorrow, but he's lying. He's lying. He's so fucking lying, and I have to bite my tongue, and I'm tasting blood. He's fucking lying about dropping the police case, and I'm going to tell you. I don't know when I can tell you. Hopefully tomorrow, but he's lying. She never called him or contacted him and said, I'm dropping the police case, and I'm going to tell you, he is fucking lying. He is right out fucking lying. Remember, he's a narcissist and he's a liar. She never went to him and said, I'm dropping the police case. Sorry, go on. Just know he's lying. And I'm going to bring you proof he's lying. He's a liar. I'm going to tell you what he did. Sorry, go on.
Like this indirect contact.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I wanted to, I would. You know what I mean? It was only 2 weeks ago I was picking up from a concert.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
if I wanted to, I would. But that's not it because you're not allowed.
No, but this is what I mean. You're saying I'm not allowed. I was told that it'd been dropped.
Yeah, and I think that's why I can't. But things that she's saying as well is don't
Hold on
make
a minute.
any
Hold
sense
on a
because I
minute.
feel
Hold
like
on a minute. Hold
she's
on a minute. Hold on a minute. He was never told it was dropped. He's a liar. Go on, sorry.
things that are incorrect. But I'm not taking away from the fact women go back several times before they go away fully. I feel like even though you're saying it's not a toxic relationship, I feel like it was a very toxic relationship. But I do 100% feel like this is your way of contacting her and getting to her at the moment. That's just my opinion. You don't agree, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, you can have that opinion.
She's 100% right.
Men and women.
100% you can have that opinion. For me, it's just a reaction to constant people going live, putting their opinions, but ain't factual. But people are going to listen to the greatest opinions that enter. So it's me defending myself. That's what I'm doing.
You know what? Again, the only reason he's saying this shit and the only reason he's taking advantage of what's going on is because she's not talking. Remember that. That's why he's talking the way he is. If people starting lives and blah, blah, blah. Because he's still affecting her through social media, right? He's scared the shit out of her. What he said yesterday. He's fucking pretty much silencing her. She's terrified to speak. So he knows what he's doing and he wants to keep her silenced. Remember that. He doesn't want her. Because if she was talking in a box, he wouldn't be saying all this shit. He wouldn't be saying all this shit. Sorry, go on.
Because last night I heard about love bombing. I heard about throwing cups. I've heard about...
That was the Tony...
Yeah, stop lying about throwing cups.
I think Pearl clears it up there.
Oh, does she? We went talking about it.
Situation. That came from my mouth when that thing was done with
but it wasn't on your platform. It wasn't on your platform that was speaking about it.
It was said to me, that's what I'm saying. So that was factual because that was said. The same as the factual things that she's saying. She's got the paperwork to.
Yeah, but last night.
I don't know. I haven't mentioned that. Now,
but last night in Canadian Angie's, right? She stated about she was mentioning cups and something else being.
No. We weren't talking about you, you fucking asshole. Stop lying. We were talking about Mr. M. And everybody that I will go post my fucking playback. Stop lying, you freak.
You didn't mention a cup, and I didn't mention a cup. I said, who else threw something at a wall? A glass. And I said, Mr. M.
You might have said a cup, I don't remember, but we weren't talking about him. He's a liar, man. He's a fucking liar. Oh my God. Sorry, go on.
It's definitely the same sentence, and people are going to then run with, oh, was Alex done that to her?
No, people saying Canadian Angie said Tony, not Steph.
Oh, I didn't see. She was in the same sentence as that.
So there you go. So you putting that out, and obviously Canadian Angie's going on about the Tony situation, which is factual because it came from Tony's mouth to me. So yes, it's factual. What she told me.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So, but everybody's saying Canadian Angie was speaking about.
And he didn't even think there was anything wrong with him throwing it and smashing the TV. Remember at the time he said, well, I can do that because it's my TV.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get that clip. I think I know who told me they have it. I'll get it for tomorrow.
Mel give you some fucking amazing advice today and just listen to it. She's like, for Pearl to give you this advice that she's given you today, nobody would have thought it would have happened on TikTok. Like, if you actually...
Come in and have your say, because sorry, Top Girl. MT, come in and have your say, because he's trying to tell us something and I don't know what he's telling us. I can't have this conversation. You have to have this conversation with Alex, because I haven't asked nobody off the app what's being said with you.
Realms, thank you for the bloom, for the flower bloom.
But Pearl did give him some good advice. I just think we should let it play out. Don't water it down in each situation from Steph's side to your side. I think that's what
paper crane. Thank you, Queenie.
Is water down your side of it. And she's come back to me. She's messaged me. I think that's what I don't like. Like, you outed a lot of personal information that we shouldn't have been privy to.
But also other people that have been passed the information and put it out on their platforms as well. You know what I mean?
He's just having you a bunch of bullshit.
Talk about because it's my personal life.
Hers as well.
Yeah, no, but she's got other people to speak
about. But none of us did speak about it. But I'm gonna. That's all I wanted to say.
Alex, for 2 seconds, can I drop you down and get NT in so he can clear something up a minute?
Why doesn't want me to be in the box?
No, he wants you to be in the live, but read the comment there. I'm only going off.
What I said.
Read his comment. So can I just drop you down? You can listen, then you can come back and have your reply. I don't know what
I'll drop down anyway. I'm going to go pick Albie up. Bye, everyone.
I've never dropped Alex. It was to drop yourself. So MT, if you
That's Pearl. Pearl, he's calling you Mama.
Oh, hey, Bobby, my Mateo. How are you?
Bye.
Bye. So, MT, do you want to jump up? Can somebody put MT in, please? And you can come and have your say, because I don't know what it is with them messages and what was said. I can't see him. I don't know why he's dropped. I haven't dropped him. Nobody's dropped him. Hey, Bobby.
Sorry, I don't believe any of the bullshit that's coming out of his mouth, so I won't sit in a box with him. Firstly, the messages that he keeps referencing from the 11th, well, it was sent after I was arrested. It's my messages he's on about because the date's at the bottom of the message. And it wasn't actually. You went live and did a live. I responded. That was clipped on the FYP. And then Steph messaged me after she seen it. She stopped chatting shit. All you've basically done for the past 3 hours is gaslight people and make people believe that the situation that you're portraying, that we're all seeing, is not the situation that's going on. And I don't believe your bullshit. I personally believe you would never have been given a non-molestation order and arrested 3 times if there was no perceived risk. And that's all I've got to say. See you later.
Thanks, Babs. Bye. There you go, everybody. So, listen, don't think I'm taken back, and Alex is still in the chat, and I'll stand by what I said. I still stand by that, but he wants peace. That's the way it goes on, but there has to be on the other side of it, and come back in and reply to that if he wants. I never dropped him from the box. It's up to him.
Hello. If I've got the dates mixed up, then I've got the dates mixed up. I haven't intentionally got the dates mixed up. I believe that it was after. If I've got it wrong, I've got it wrong. And another thing, MT, when you're saying about the non-molestation, it's a temporary non-molestation, and it states on the non-molestation, mate, it's just to prevent further of me turning up to the address. Nothing other than that. It's temporary. They haven't seen any evidence on my side. It was issued to her. The police issued to her and said to her, oh, police only have certain when they're bail conditions, they can only cover so much. We advise you to take this out. Then if he breaks this, it's a more serious charge. That's what it was. It's a temporary non-mol. They've seen nothing from my side or anything. They've not even asked me. That's why the hearing's there.
See, I don't...
Because of a perceived risk, though. No? So you're telling me that they gave a non-molestation order. They granted a non-molestation order just on a whim, just to stop you from going back somewhere previously. No, they granted a non-molestation order because they believed there was a perceived risk that you would either going to harass or intimidate the lady. So they gave her the non-molestation order. I couldn't give a fuck if it was temporary or permanent. I couldn't give a fuck. They gave it because there was a perceived risk. You're coming on here and you're trying to gaslight people and make them all stupid. How is it gaslighting? You don't understand what's going on. How is it trying to make
You're lying.
Gave me a non-molestation order just to keep me away from the property because there was a perceived risk.
For contacting her, that's it.
Okay, so from contacting her, which means that you were harassing her, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, but I've been honest about that from the start.
No, well, that isn't what you've been saying to me.
For, Alex? Was it for harassment?
Yeah, constantly. When she's saying she want me to speak to her and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. I've been honest.
Okay, so now you're being truthful, aren't you, mate?
Did he just say it's because he couldn't speak to her and all that?
I think so, yeah.
Do you know I'm ripping my fucking hair out as he's talking? Oh my god.
Given to him to stop him talking to him.
Sorry, go on. I'm just gonna breathe.
For the past 2 days in lives, gaslight people.
I have literally stated this. She didn't want me to contact her. I contacted her. I don't know what I've said different to what
you harassed her. That's what you did. It was harassment in the eyes of the law. And that's why a non-molestation order was granted.
Yes.
Because you harassed her. Okay, well then at least we're getting somewhere now, aren't we? You're being honest. It's called an open and honest conversation. No one's saying, and I haven't heard anyone say that you've hit that girl. I haven't heard anyone say that at all. I've heard people saying that you're a perpetrator of domestic abuse, because the definition of domestic abuse is harassment, intimidation, and violence against someone who you're supposed to be in a relationship with. So that's why people are saying that, and people are entitled.
So his non-molestation order was harassment with and inciting violence, I believe. So his arrest was for inciting harassment with the fear of inciting violence. That's why he got arrested. That was what he got arrested for. That's what he got arrested for. Sorry, go on.
I'll beat her up.
No, I haven't personally myself.
Really?
No, I haven't. I'm being honest. I've seen people talk about you, and I've seen people saying that you're abusive and that, but I've never seen people say that you've beat her up.
No, I have to be honest, never.
Well, I can show you a hell of a lot of messages.
I'd like you to show me, please.
Yeah, can you, Alex? Put some up and show us where you've been.
Yeah, Matt, can you send them over, please? Thank you.
I'd like to see them.
Anyone in chat that said it?
No. I don't.
Well, off the back of them videos, people were saying, oh, it's a little bit more serious. He must have done this, he must have done that.
Who, though? Who's been saying this?
Just what people in chat sections saying, oh, it's obviously a lot more serious. He wasn't shut down. Surely if he never laid hands on her, he would have been shut down.
But who has actually come out and said these things?
Just people in comments.
But if somebody said if he never laid hands on her, that is making you out to be a DV. But, like, to actually doing something. So who has said that? It's no good saying some people. Who has said that?
Well, I don't know every single person that's ripped things in comment sections, do I?
And
you no one said it.
About me, whether you like it or not, and been very cryptic over the past couple of weeks, which you've continued to do over the past 48 hours, because I came to the app and was truthful and defended myself, because I will always tell the truth. So I'm confused. So you want us to be quiet, stop talking about your personal business and stop bringing it to the app so you can move forward. But are you going to say that you're going to do that moving forward for everyone else, because you bring all my mates' personal business to the app? I see you do it constantly. You talk about all the other creators. You can't expect us to do something if you're not going to do it.
But personal lives, who's...
You've done it loads of times, so don't chat shit.
Levi's in the chat, and you've done it to him.
You've done it to Angie, you've done it to Levi, you've done it to many people. So just because you're talking to Delusive now, I couldn't give a fuck. You still did it then.
Yeah.
So if you want us to stop talking about your personal business, you have to also ensure that you're not going to talk about anyone else's personal business.
Of course. I've refrained from a lot of it as well.
I think you could have.
Well, okay. I'll give you two examples. Back in the day,
Look what Stacey done to Lynn's. Stacey went purposely messaging her partner that and asked, was he in a DV relationship? Then flew back into your chat and said, Alex, answer WhatsApp. I've got gossip, and you called a side gossip or something.
Can I speak back at that about the response to that as well? She did exactly what everyone else has done that's reached out to Steph, because at the end of the day, he put out a post.
Lynn's reached out to Steph.
No, can I listen? Her ex put out a post of a scratch mark on his neck, on his finger, and he wrote a comment about something saying that Lynn's had done something. I think Lynn's will admit this. And then Stacey reached out and said, "Are you okay?" So that's how that.
Why did you feel the need to private DM, and what the fuck did it have to do with Stacey again? And if did she reach out to him after that? Is the messages where she reached out? No, she done it because she didn't like Lynn's. She thought he's a chance to get a one-upmanship, get a brownie point off Alex, because she flew straight back into your life and said, "Alex, answer WhatsApp."
I believe it's because of her own experiences that she went through, and that's my opinion.
You also need to stop going behind the scenes as well and telling people that you're going to get me head smashed in, because look, you are harder than me, there ain't no shits about it, but I will never back down to a fight. So I'd stand on business. I wouldn't run away from you whether you smash me head in or not. But going behind the scenes and telling people you're going to get me fucked, rather than just being a man and coming to me and saying, look, I'm going to smash your head in if you carry on talking about me, and then me and you would have that discussion. But if you want to go behind the scenes and say you're going to get me filled in because of what I'm saying, I'm only speaking facts, and it's only truthful. Everything that I've said is the truth. So if you didn't do what you were doing, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
So, there you go. Happy days, but listen, if you want to smash my head in, fella, feel free to do so. I will never ever back down to you. You might be able to fucking swing me jaw or do whatever it is that you want to do, but that doesn't silence me. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't intimidate me. I'll still stand here and say whatever I say.
Was it said in private messages or was it said on the app this?
He's been going round to everyone telling them that he's going to get me filled in and that by people in my city.
Wow.
You've told a lot of people, Alex, come on.
They
Let's
look
not
that
chat
funny
bullshit.
to Alex when
He is Bailey's mum. Look, he's gonna get.
What, sorry?
He's gonna get MT done in. Listen to him, the fucking gangster wannabe. Fucking weirdo.
For hersey words on the internet, as he says.
You can't even run, buddy. Relax.
He's not distressed about it. He's not. MT's really. Are you distressed, mate? That I've said that.
I am. Yeah.
Look, listen to him. Listen to the narcissism.
It's all right in this.
You can listen to his Are you distressed that I said that? Like you just want to fucking just wind one up on him. Listen to him. Yep, just listen to him. Doesn't take much. Just listen to him and you'll figure out what he's all about. Listen to what he just said to fucking MT. Sorry, go on. I hope there's not much more to this.
No, it's nearly over.
Couldn't stay tonight.
I'll say, guys. This is what I mean.
I am. I'm not lying. I'm not. I'm being truthful. What do you want me to do? Sit here and lie and say I'm absolutely not scared of him? No, actually, I'm not. To be fair, like fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm a fuck. I'm not scared of you in the slightest, mate.
I don't want you to be scared of me. I don't know. I'm not scared of me.
I'm not scared of anyone. I never would be, because the way I was brought up was you stand on business, you get fucked, but don't run away from the fight. So if you come to my door, I'll stand on business. I'll have it with you. You smash me head in, and I couldn't give a fuck. But at least I stood there and had it with you. Do you get what I mean? But for you to go around and tell people that you're going to get me head smashed in for speaking the truth,
I'm going to be honest with you. Will you privately message me?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you. Because I don't remember saying it. I'll be honest with you. I don't
here we go.
I'd say yeah, I will. But I don't remember saying it, you know.
And can we just clarify, you know, all your simps in the chat who were saying bullshit, you thrive off drama, everything that I've said up to now, is it not being factual or not? Was I messaged? I wasn't the person who messaged. Did I elaborate on any of the text messages and put shit in there that didn't exist? I've never once said that you did it. I've never said any of that at all. I stuck to the facts because I'm a factual person. But all your community seem to think that I'm the ringleader who keeps on running around people and giving people information. So yeah, you think you need to clarify that well with you.
That's fair enough. But would you also admit that maybe I was told different information?
But whether you were told and whether it was factual or not, that's not the case. So are you going to clarify it now while we're standing here?
Yeah, but I'll also say you also got to be honest in that you would listen to someone that, you know, your partner or your best friend, if someone told you something with all random.
I'm not saying that you wouldn't. I'm not saying that you wouldn't. I've just said you would. But what I'm saying now is, based on the information you now know, can you stand here and tell
me? Yeah, I cleared it up earlier.
Okay. Sounds. That's all I've got to say.
Just with regards to when you made the threats to MT, you were in your life, you were in a heightened state. You talked about not even having to travel to Liverpool to take care of MT.
Yeah, I remember that. But you're saying about off-app, I told people off-app, that's what I'm confused with. I've said it online, but when you said I've been in inboxes and I've told people offline, I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
I don't know about that. I just know what you said.
I've said it online, yeah. I've said it online. I'll always own up to that. I've said it online, like he's done my fucking head in and what. But he said that I spoke to people off the app, and I don't remember saying that because I don't see the benefit of it, to be honest with you.
Okay. Just refreshing your memory. Okay.
Anyways, I'm just saying, I've got a gingerbread and so I'm having a push of this granny board. So, exactly again, where do we go from this? What do you want? Because we're going around in circles and we're not getting an answer. You said you want peace. You're not going to speak. You're not going to jump in the box. And if you want to, you can. Nobody's saying you can't. But again, Alex, please, like, if you don't want people to speak on things, stop even giving them little breadcrumbs out where we're going to say, is he fucking on about me? If you're going to be on about people, name them, because this is where it comes back to bite you in the ass. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll name you if there's an issue.
Good, because I name you every day. Because every day we've got an issue, so I'd name you directly. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think, is she on about somebody else? I name that person.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, I understand.
Right, okie doke then, Babs. Well, listen, I hope you get the help you need, and I hope you find peace within yourself.
All right, no worries.
Right? Okie dokes, Babs.
Bye-bye.
Right. He gets upset, I get me.
Is that it for him?
There's the Blaster one.
Which one? The Blaster was talking to him again today?
The Blaster
Oh
gets
shit,
him-
did I send you the one where he was in Haley Comet's box?
No, was that last night?
No, fuck, it was played in Scouse Queen's. Big Gob sent it to me. I forgot to send it to you.
Oh no, I'll play this Blaster one.
Is this the one we saw last night where he tells her to fuck off?
This happened 11 hours ago.
I think we're already... Well, anyways, go on. I think I've seen this already.
Speak to the people you trust and stop putting it on because
Yeah, I've
you're
already heard
dragging it
this.
on, and then you're sitting there going,
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, what, maybe... We played this, didn't we?
No.
I've heard this where he fucking tells her, okay, play it. I think it's not long.
I don't
Go on,
want to
then.
hate for her. Well, you know, sending hate that way.
Who's dragging it on? I've
Watch
refused
the
to speak about
personality
it.
split.
In
Watch.
lies and clip down videos put out there, and people are firing up lives and speaking about it for hours, Blaster, for days and days and days. So
Yes, Alex, but what you're telling everybody, it's like what you're telling us one thing, and then you're coming on here saying another thing.
Well, because I told
And
you.
then you're wondering why people are questioning stuff.
No, because I told you that I hadn't spoke to her, and now I'm showing a different side that I have spoke to her. You know about that?
No, because you've lied, Alex. You've lied to a few. Sorry, but you are. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you.
I apologise, Blaster, that I told people that I wasn't in contact with her, and I still was. I'm sorry that I said that to you. So I apologise. But
That's not what you are. What you
I was
like
in love,
about.
Blaster.
Stop it with this
How
love
about
shit.
you go and suck your fucking mum?
Blaster, I was in love with her, and I wanted to see her. Like, I apologise that I wasn't upfront and honest and say, yeah, I was still in contact with her. I apologise. I'm sorry for that.
I've told you and I've told everybody else, this TikTok is not the place for this. You've got people there that supporting you, that you trust, so how about you go and talk to them, Alex, because this is not for TikTok.
And I agree.
Why bring it?
But also, what I don't like, Blaster, is the fact that people are saying that I can't freely speak and I can't say my side, but the people's documents are getting passed around and things are being said, messages are being sent across to various different platforms. So why am I not?
Yes, but it hasn't been brought to the app, Alex. You brought it to the app, and now
it's
people are
being
speaking on
mentioned,
it.
but Blaster, it's being mentioned in lives.
But he still diverts from the fucking what she's saying.
People
She's
saying
saying he brought it to the fucking app. He's diverting from it. Yeah, he keeps diverting from it. You brought it, and then you brought it again. Stop with the little fucking... Sorry, go on. Watch the switch up, though. Watch.
I've received in that, Blaster.
Right, well, look, at the end of the day, you're asking for people not to hate on that, and basically you're sitting there putting private messages out between yous, and now people are going to hate on her.
So let me get this right, Blaster. So I deserve as a man, and this is what I'm going to say now, because you know what, fuck everyone. I'm a man, so I deserve to get hated on. Because she's a
No one's saying.
No, fuck
No one's
you.
saying.
Fuck you.
You can fuck yourself, Alex,
Yeah,
because what we...
fuck off. I don't care. So, this is the problem, right? So I'm a man, and I can't be upset, and, I just...
That was Zach in his head. All Zach was saying last night was, because you're a man this, and you're a man that. And
Yep.
you see how quick he switched up?
Yep.
And that is to someone who's his friend on the internet. Can you imagine what he's like behind closed doors when he doesn't get his own way?
Deserve loads of hate, and no one stands up for me, no one pipes up to me, and no one says, right, oh my God, Alex, you know, this is not fair, there's a man clearly going through shit. But when, oh my God, he's showing a different side to the story. Oh my God, now you got to think about, you know, the woman and the hate that she's going to get. joke. I just knew I was there for you. Yes, she was, Angel, and yes, Blaster was as well. But from what I've just seen there, I didn't like, and I apologise. All I'm going to say now is, on that behalf, it pains me to speak like that. I don't want to speak like that, but why is it only one person shouldn't be getting hate? Why should I be getting the hate? Why should I possibly be getting hate?
What? You're not the victim in this. He, in my mind, he thinks that he's done nothing wrong.
Yep. No, I think he knows what he's done. He's just scared when it all comes out. So he's trying every avenue that he can, but again, his real, like what just happened with the Blaster, his real self will always shine through. The narcissist, fucking bastard, fucking prick that he is. So you'll see it, like just watch him. We've already seen 3-4 clips where he switches very quickly because no one's going to tell him what to do, right? So I think he's trying to get his allies. He's trying to come across as his mental health is in the shitter. He's trying to deflect from what he's done. Like you brought it to the app. You brought it again 3, 4, 5 days ago. You started talking about a loss. And I think he does it all for attention because he knows what's going to come. He knows what's going to come. Hence the fucking social media language that he's using to put fear in Steph. So he's using social media to shut her up because trust me, he doesn't want everything out. He doesn't. He's lied about everything. He's lied about why he got arrested the second time. He's lied about that she told him that the non-molestation order was off him. That's not what happened, and he knows that. So he's continually lying. Continually fucking lying. And he's trying, like I said, he's drowning and his hands are trying to reach for land, but he's not going to find it. And he can come after me today. Like I was sitting in Scouts Queens and he said something like, oh yeah, she was laughing at something. And now he's going to try to destroy my character. Buddy, you can grasp at whatever the fuck you want. I don't care because everyone will see what you're trying to do. And I'm the last person who's going to give a fuck what somebody like you has to say. You are the biggest fucking liar on this app. You have lied about why you got arrested the second time. What did you do, Alex, to get her? Oh yeah, I contacted her. Alex, what did you do the second time to get arrested? How were you? Again, let's wait till his bail thing is over tomorrow. So what's left of him? Oh, I think his phone died.
Yeah. There's more left to that clip.
I've already heard it. That was pretty much the gist of it. Then he goes on to try to talk about his mental health, blah, 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 blah.
AB finds out that CA is listening to his live in Scouts Queens and reacts.
Yeah, nobody cares. Okay. I don't know what he said, to be honest. I was in Scouts Queens live. I don't really care. I think we'll play the Steph 3 recordings.
Yeah.
So you start from the bottom one and then the second one and then the other 2 ones, 36 and whatever. These are just 3 voice notes that she said to me. I've got her permission to play them. And she tried to back out many, many, many times. But again, we still need something from her. You need to hear something from her. So I'm going to play these voice notes in the hopes, and this is my hope, that once this is just her and me, there's nothing, well, you don't hear me talking, she's talking to me. But I hope Haley Comet, Pearl, fuck Delusive, she'll do whatever she wants. Please don't give this guy a platform. Don't give him a platform. He's got his own platform. Don't coddle him. Don't buy into the shit that he's trying to feed you. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it. He's just feeding everyone a crock of shit. And that's my hope today is don't give this guy anywhere. Don't coddle him. Don't agree with him. Remember, he's the one with the non-molestation order. He's the one who broke conditions and got arrested again. He's the one who's manipulating social media to scare the shit out of her and to silence her. And if you guys aren't seeing it, please open your eyes to what he's doing. He's a very manipulative fucking bastard. So go ahead and play the clips. Do you know you're muted, by the way?
Yes, I was just looking.
Oh, okay. Just want you to hear how broken and how scared she is. That's what I want you to hear.
All right, there's two there, and it says you play the last one and it go up, and then there's one further down of white messages.
Just play the recordings. Don't play anything else. Don't play that one that's black and has writing on it. Don't play that. Because that leads into something else.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I never mention these things because everybody was just talking about the arrest. But it's all coming out. I've got a video of him shouting at me in front of my child. But you know what's the worst bit, Ange? If you can hear her in the background saying stop being rude to my mum. Yes, I've contacted a handful of creators because I was screaming to be heard and
So I'm going to tell you who she contacted. So she contacted the Red and the Blaster to correct the arrest lies. So she did contact Miss Red. She did contact the Blaster to correct lies that he was saying why he got arrested. Luke messaged her and told her to turn off her message request, and I corrected misinfo on his arrest again. She messaged MT just to say thank you to him, that he had whatever spoke on it, and she wanted to say thank you for it. Last week she thanked Top Girl for defending her as well. And I think that's it. I think those are the only people that she contacted either to clear stuff up. Remember, she doesn't have a voice on the app. She doesn't have anything. So she contacted Red and the Blaster in regards to the arrest, that he was lying about it. Like, I think she's just trying to somehow help herself. Like, look, you know what? Like, he is lying. He is doing these things to me. And it's very sad. I think it's very, very sad. And people platforming him is just, no, he has his own platform. Please don't let him fucking pull the wool over your eyes. This guy has done terrible things. And he's lying when he says he thought the order was off him. And I can't say why until he goes to his bail thing. So yeah, just please don't let him con you, and that's what he's doing. So you can play the next one. Also, I don't know if you know you're muted. Oh, I think he's on.
I want you to know that I only pressed record when he was, when he shouted that day in front of my child, because there was one occasion before where I plugged his computer in wrong. He lost his shit. He booted his computer. Said I'd fucked it all up. And I ran downstairs to his mum and cried, and his mum made made him apologise to me, and I told him that he scared me. That's the only reason I pressed record when he was around my child. If you scroll back on our messages, I don't know if you've still got them. I actually contacted you over a year ago to tell you don't stop raising awareness on him and all these women because he's verbally abused. If you scroll back, if you've still got them, you'll see it. And I'm actually brave enough now to fucking leave. I'm in therapy because of this man.
That was it, Angie.
Yeah, that's all I can play. But again, don't let this guy pull the wool over your eyes. Don't fucking believe anything he's telling you. He's trying so desperately to save himself. And again, he's using social media to threaten her. He's using social media to put fear in her, which we heard last night what he said. She's not in a good place. She needs to know that people stand with her and are backing her. You don't have to message her. You don't have to, whatever. But just that she knows that she's not alone. There's a lot more. You can know there is a trauma bond, a definite trauma bond, because although she did contact me over a year ago in regards to him, so she knew something was wrong, he was being verbally abusive, she still went back. And again, we know with violence, or not, I'm going to say there was no, domestic violence, there was the fear, I guess, that he might do something, but with any type of abuse and the trauma bonds created, because again, you can't live without them. They'll make you think that, you're nothing with them. You need them for this. You need them for that. You need this. You need that. We know what a trauma bond is. And she has a very strong trauma bond. And other stuff will come out. And again, you've heard from her in some little way. Let him go for his bail hearing. Let him keep lying. Please don't box this guy. And I mean, you didn't have to hear anything. I think the non-molestation order spoke for itself. I have seen the clip with the child, and it'll never be shown. It will never be shown. Again, I don't feel that you should bring an innocent child onto the app. But you heard what she said in regards to the child. There's more in regards to the child. So if you're all buying into his, I want to do myself in, I want to do this and that, he's grasping for land, and he's not going to find it. He's not going to find it. She's broken, she's scared, and she's silenced because she's that scared of him. So again, today to me was just disgusting to see everyone giving him advice and giving him a box. He's got his own platform. He doesn't need to run to other people when everything comes out. I don't think anyone should fucking encourage him, or he wants to stay on live and bitch, and let him. Don't tell him to get off. Let him do whatever he wants. Let him do it on his own time. Don't be a part of not believing the victim and siding with the abuser only because she's too scared to talk. She's petrified. And that's all I'm going to say. And I hope that no one continues to give this guy a fucking box to speak in. And that's where I sit with it. I mean, let him go for his bail hearing, like I said, and we'll see what happens from there. And then we'll see when she's ready to put stuff out or to allow me to put stuff out. Don't believe that he got arrested the second time. Again, there's a lot of stuff, and he's lying constantly. He might be telling you 1.5 to 2% of some truth only because he knows it's going to come out. And that's it. And that's where I'm going to leave it. And I just hope everyone doesn't go against a victim who, again, what he said last night about, oh, I'm so scared for her and her child. No one's talked about it. No one's brought it up in their boxes, how he's trying, except for Top Girl. And she's right on the money. He can't control her. He can't contact her. So he's using social media to still instill fear in her and to still abuse her and to silence her. That's what he's doing. And if you guys can't see that, then I don't know what it's going to take. And to sit there, God, if it was me that had a non-mall on me or Ricochet or anyone else, you guys would all be fucking losing your shit. But you're welcoming this guy in your boxes? It's crazy to me. Fucking crazy. All right, let's move on from that.
Am I playing the
Like
other
I said, huh?
Am I playing the other one? That's not.
No, because that's going to go into a whole different thing. George's going to leave that for now, go on with the FYP.
No, we're there.
Oh, yes. The phone call.
Yeah.
The thing with the call is it's very hard to make it out, but you can actually show it and play it because you're going to have to show the context with it. So after he got arrested, he had a phone call with Levi. You can show it if you want now.
1 sec.
Levi, sorry?
1 sec.
So Levi recorded the call, and just to prove the liar that he is, he told Levi that he was arrested because he got into a fight with the neighbor. The neighbor's a woman, a single mom, I think, with 1 or 2 children. He didn't get into a fight. Now we know he was lying. But he had no problem lying then, and he's still fucking lying now. He's trying everything to save himself. And I don't think he's going to be able to. I think you're going to have the ones, that have no brain and are going to side with this guy for whatever. You're going to have the trolls that are going to trash her, and he's going to allow it. And yeah, so this phone call's not very clear though, like for me. I couldn't really make it out too well, and I don't think you guys will either. But when he was talking to Levi, he said to Levi that he got arrested because he got into a fight with the neighbor, which we know now is not true. So what makes you think if he lied constantly, what makes you think he's still not lying? I don't get it. Why are you guys believing anything that he's saying now? I called, he was going to play on his mental health, and he did. Don't show the message, maybe just play the clip. Or I don't care if you show it, doesn't really say anything on it anyway, but I don't think the clip's very clear though. Let's see. the fucking voice note.
So I got arrested recently because I went to my girlfriend's house and the neighbour come out and we had a ding dong.
Yeah, and we know that's not true.
I was going to mention you guys saying on. The problem is with the neighbour, what the fuck is on there? I was going to mention.
Yeah, so there you go. So I don't know why anyone's believing anything that he's saying, and that was a phone call with him and Levi. She wanted that played, so Levi can answer to that when he had the phone call with him and then he lied. Thank you, Donna. So again, I don't know why everyone's coddling him. I don't know why you're giving him boxes. He's got a platform. Let him go on it. Let him stand on his own like he deserves to stand on his own for what he's done. Because all you're doing is making a woman who's been a victim of Alex Brigham just feel even more isolated and alone. And I don't think that should be happening at all. So yeah, let's go on. What's left on this FYP?
1 sec. There's a long clip of Red, Cam2 and AB and Pearls and has their opinions about the friendship.
Take your stress, Queen. How long is it?
20 minutes.
Well, we'll start listening to it. I'm gonna fucking this is here. 20 minutes.
There's the Blaster and the Corey and Lottie stuff as well.
Well, I'm kind of shocked at Corey, to be honest. So he told that he knew what the fucking charges were. He still fucking battled him. He still fucking sat with them. And then came on the app and looked at everyone straight in the face and fucking said that he didn't know anything. Fuck Corey. Like, what the fuck? And then, you know what? That raises so much other stuff. That's just fucking weird. That's wrong. You're not protecting your friend. Your friend's an abuser, Corey. I don't get that at all. Sorry, go on.
Contact with me. I'm the one that has just never even replied, done anything. There was a set of messages that Steph sent to me, and I can't remember if this was last year. It was about the Tony situation. She come to me asking about the Tony situation, and don't tell us you've never seen this because I think Steph will have showed you them. And I turn around, and they're in them messages, which I have got them, and I can put them up, right? I don't like putting people's messages, so if I'm forced into a corner, I will put them up. So what she said, she come to me asking about Tony, and I said, listen, Steph, I said, how I talk, hello, Bobby, how are you? I said, what I want to say to you, don't come to me asking anything about Tony. What Tony said to me,
Thank you guys.
She didn't back us up. So the best thing I can do is redirect you back to Alex. And if you need answers about Tony, the person I suggest you speak to is Alex himself. And that was the last contact I ever had with her. Ever since then, she's tried every which way for other creators to contact me. Yes, I've seen the messages when they say Steph wants to speak to you. Steph wants to know, can she speak to you, this, that, the other. And I've chosen to ignore them. I've chosen not to get involved. So Alex, what I'm saying, if I wanted to cause hate, I could have done it a long time ago.
True.
No, all I do is an F page and I've reacted to what you fetched to the app. You fetched.
Thank you,
and then,
Auntie
in my
Jane.
opinion, can I tell you something? You can speak all you want. When you got arrested and you got your phones took, then you come to the app and said, I got arrested and got the phones, but I got them straight back. That to me was like a big fuck you, Steph. You're still not doing this to me. They've done nothing, and that's the way I feel. So you then give her the thing to put them 2 videos out. This is the way it's played out, and I'm hearing it no different. So that's the way it's spelled. So you both fetch it to the app, and then I'll say to your face, Alex, you baited her by saying about, yes, she got arrested and your phone's took. She's come directly back with them 2 videos that she put out, right? Then, even the other day, after whatever had happened, whatever had caused it, I think, oh, you said I'd done enough. You know, when you joked about the boat, and I thought, oh, he's having a bit of banter, I'm going to go back at him with banter. But you know what happened then? I'm going to tell you what happened there. Frankie was fucked off with you, thought you were telling them lies again. You're going on the boat, you said nothing, so this is what started it all off for the joke you put out where I carried on. And I'm just being truthful, tell me if I'm wrong.
That is true.
It was for me, it was banter, yeah, 100%.
Thank you. So, did you and Frankie have words over this after about are you going on the boat or are you not? Or for this whole thing to kick off?
Yes, I will stand by it. This situation is not for TikTok.
I know how you work.
I think people need to stop speaking about it. And I'm not.
He brought it to the app. It's on the FYP. People are going to speak about it. He's got a room full of vulnerable women.
I agree. What did she say, sorry?
She said, oh, this shouldn't be talked about on the app.
He brought it to the app.
Oh, yeah, and it's on the FYP.
Stop defending him, man. Stop fucking... Unless you don't know what's going on, which I'm pretty sure you all fucking do, he's the one who brought it to the app. She didn't. Nobody else did. Nobody else did. And Red, you were contacted as well. And now you're saying it shouldn't have been brought to the app, but you were one of the people she contacted to clear up a lie that what he said about getting arrested. So why are you not saying that? You're making it sound like you had no contact with her. I don't know if I'm assuming you saw the messages. I'm assuming. I can't say she did. Do you see what I mean? Even though these people say they're not friends, they dislike each other, they don't talk, they still... that's why I don't believe it, because they still cover each other's asses. We know for a fact, Steph has said, she contacted Red. Pearl's admitted it, but she didn't want anything to do with it, whatever. But why is Red saying that shouldn't have been brought to the app when Alex brought it to the app? No one but Alex brought it to the app. And you were also contacted? I don't get it. Why you're covering up for him, I don't get it. Sorry, go on.
And leave it in the hands of the people that it's in hands with, the police. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't know the truth, only they know the truth. Only Alex and his partner know the truth of the situation. I don't know the truth. I know what I've been told.
I can't make out what you're saying, sorry.
Leave it in the hands of the police, let the police, the judge.
Oh, sorry.
I can't make out what she's saying. Because it's on a cam too, so it's hard for me to hear them.
It's, oh, Pearl or Red?
Red?
Oh.
Can you guys make it out? I can't. Let's skip it because it's hard to understand her. I can't make out what she's saying. Oh, my fucking head today, though. It is hard to hear because it's on a cam too, Tracy. I can't even make out what they're saying.
Corey comes.
You know what I want to rehear? You know what I want to listen to again?
What?
If you don't mind, that recording with off the blaster of Corey. Can I hear that again?
Yeah, one sec.
She's basically saying shouldn't be on the app, but yet she was messaged. Thank you, Tracy. No one's brought it to the app. He did. He brought it to the app. I don't. Fuck. I was tagged in that. I'd have to go find it. Hold on.
So Brian Robbie makes way. He's got so much work, Robbie. Have to feel for him a little bit.
You can play that if you want. I'm listening. I'm just trying to find that.
I said, not asked about whether you give her money or not. I'm just asking you, please don't get close enough to talk to her about who you really are. Because everyone knows Lottie's not Lottie, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I do not want you outed, because last time when Luke was threatening to out her, that caused me so much hell. I don't think you understand how long I was on the phone to Lottie for trying to calm it down. It was so annoying.
Yeah.
And it takes out so much of my real life time, and I have to deal with it. But as long as she didn't out who she was or tell her anything personal about how many kids she got, where she lives, etc.
Yeah.
I said, talk to her all day long. I said, you can give her every fucking penny in your bank. It does not bother me. It's your money. I don't work for it. You work for it.
Yeah.
But please, just do not trust her enough to tell her who you are. All right, babe, I promise I won't do it. So that was the end of that. And then weirdly, Panda called me and Panda said,
Not that one. I want to hear the one about the fucking
What? Sorry.
Ricochet. I want to hear the other one that we heard earlier.
This is the one.
No, the one where he talks about where he knew Alex Brigham's charges.
Behind every.
That is the one.
No, that's the one about Lottie. You played it earlier.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It was this one.
Let me just hear it again.
My battery keeps going. One sec.
Arrest for, and what was the order put in place for? But he was arrested for harassment, inciting violence. Yeah, and he said that's just an umbrella time that everyone gets arrested for. I said, no, that's not inciting violence, it's something completely separate. He never told me that, and he was in the box. Was I in you or was I in Angie's? I can't remember where we were. Thank you, Becky. But we were in the box somewhere, and I said, Alex, I don't know what you've been arrested for, and then he went, yes, you do. I've told you. That's the first thing I'm hearing about it.
What is he on bail for? Or did he even get arrested? Did she confirm whether she got arrested or not?
He said he was on bail for inciting violence.
Arrest for, and what was the order put in place for? But he was arrested for harassment.
So, but Corey somewhere there says he didn't know what? Can you play it again?
Arrest for, and what was the order put in place for? But he was arrested for harassment, inciting violence.
So that's where he says what he was arrested for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that's just an umbrella time that everyone gets arrested for. I said, no, that's not inciting violence, it's something completely separate. He never told me that, and he was in the box. Was I in you or was I in Angie's? I can't remember where we were. Thank you, Becky. But we were in the box somewhere, and I said, Alex, I don't know what you've been arrested for, and then he went, yes, you do. I've told you. That's the first thing I'm hearing about it.
I don't get that part.
Yeah, and then this is Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Now this part.
What is he on bail for? Or did he even get arrested? Did she confirm whether she got arrested or not?
He said he was on bail for inciting violence.
So he said he knew, and then I don't know.
Yeah, it's confusing that. Yeah, I don't know. Blaster already told him on that call what he was arrested for is what she's getting at. Huh? No, Corey told her, didn't he? I'll have to listen to it on my own because it's a confusing recording. I don't know, Unicorn. It's confusing. I think he told her. Didn't he just tell her?
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
Yeah, I think it's. Can you repost it?
It's on Bubblegum.
So I can fucking. Huh?
It's on Bubblegum.
Well, I have her blocked, but whatever. All right. Well, I wouldn't want to drive traffic to that fucking wrongins page.
Right, this one's Corey comes live after the Blaster puts out a post and a little snippet of a call recording.
Told me to ring you, otherwise I wouldn't have rung you, you absolute. Countless times, you're now trying to deflect to do damage control. I did not do nothing to you. By the way, I recorded them all. Blaster, it's quite funny, really, right? And I'll tell you for why. The funny part is if you think you're doing something, you're deluded. But all you are proving is my point, that you are not one to be trusted. But that's fine. I don't need trust. I just like money. You've allowed, right, your kid to be dragged upon this app for what? You get no money. You barely get any attention because nobody trusts a f***ing word that comes out of your mouth. And you've allowed the whole app to talk on it. For what? For what? Attention. And you want to know the truth? It's because you're a sad, pathetic and you've got to live with that, love, not me. I have so much that you've said, and I no longer give a fuck. Yeah, whatever. Poor Lottie. Right, I'm sure she's really asked. Right, let's listen to this call recording anyway.
Annie, I said, I'm not asked about whether you give her money or not. I'm just asking you, please don't get close enough to talk to her about who you really are. Because everyone knows Lottie's not Lottie, right?
Yeah.
How many times has Lottie jumped in this box and told you she's not actually Lottie? Carry on.
And I said, I do not want you outed, because last time when Luke was threatening to out her, that caused me so much hell. I don't think you understand how long I was on the phone to Lottie for trying to calm it.
You also said DV was hilarious and so much more. I'm sure I did.
It was so annoying. Yeah. And it takes out so much of my real life time, but I have to deal with it. But as long as she didn't, like, you know, out who she was or tell her anything personal about, like, how many kids she got, where she lives, etc.
Yeah.
I said, talk to her all day long. I said, you can give her every fucking penny in your bank. It does not bother me. It's your money. I don't work for it. You work for it.
Yeah.
But please, just do not trust her enough to tell her who you are. All right, babe, I promise I won't do it. So that was the end of that. And then, weirdly, Panda called me, and Panda said, fucking penny.
That's it, by the way. Where's the part that I said DV is funny? So, me protecting Lottie, because do you remember, and I'll tell you what this is about. So do you remember when she gifted Just Nana and Angie fucking went on one? Do you remember that? Yes? Do you all remember that? So, all I was explaining to Blaster is why I said, just be careful who you get close to and telling them your personal information and stuff. Otherwise, we'll have a situation like we had last time where everyone was talking about Lottie and Lottie in the background was having a fucking mentee bee because she thought that everyone was going to find out who she really is and she doesn't want that. That's it. So I have no idea what she's trying to prove here.
Is that the end of that?
No, sure.
I sent you 3 clips of the Haley comment thing, but I don't know if they're all the same or if they're different because she sent it to me 3 times.
Okay.
In your DMs.
I'll get them now.
Huh?
I'll get them in a sec. This video is still playing.
Oh, okay.
To this guy. 2 seconds, guys. I'm on the phone to Lottie, right? But carry on.
That's close enough to talk to her about who you really are. Because everyone knows Lottie's not Lottie, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I do not want you outed, because last time when Luke was threatening to out her, and that caused me so much hell. I don't think you understand how long I was on the phone to Lottie for trying to calm her down. It was so annoying.
Yeah.
And it takes out so much of my real life time that I have to deal with it. But as long as she didn't out who she was or tell her anything personal about how many kids she got, where she lives, etc.
Yeah.
I said, talk to her all day long. I said, you can give her every fucking penny in your bank. It does not bother me. It's your money. I don't work for it. You work for it.
Yeah.
But please, just do not trust her enough to tell her who you are. All right, babe, I promise I won't do it. So that was the end of that. And then, weirdly, Panda called me and Panda said...
That's it. I don't know what the Panda bit is at the end, but yeah. And this is about the Just Nana. This is about the Just Nana situation when Angie was trying. I know you and Angie are fine now, but it was about the situation where you gifted Just Nana, and she said, and then she went absolutely fucking off her barnet.
Right, let me just get out what I've got to say. I do not want to be used as a pawn in anyone's TikTok games. My emotions and my mental health are not up to be played with. I do not say anything about anybody, so please do not use me, my emotions and my mental health as a way of getting at somebody else. If you've got a problem with Corey or with anybody, go for them. Leave me alone. It's not fair, okay? I don't talk about anyone. I don't drag anyone.
I don't do anything. Now, if you are concerned about my support of Corey, then maybe you should have come to me when it was said, not sit on it and wait until now because there's beef to out anything, okay? I'm not here to be used as a pawn. So if you have got phone recordings of Corey talking about me, please don't put it on live. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know. I try to protect my mental health as much as I can. So please leave me out of it and leave me alone. Stop using me as a weapon. It isn't fair and it isn't okay. You don't know what I have going on in my private life to know whether hearing somebody that I class as one of my best friends talk about me could push me over the edge. None of you know that.
I've never said anything which is out of line anyway.
Just leave me alone, okay? Because if you had that much of a problem and if you gave a shit, you would have come to me at the time. Nobody has come to me. Nobody's reached out to me. And I don't want anyone to. Just let me do my thing.
But this recording is exactly the same as what I told you on the phone anyway. I am literally repeating what I have told you.
We both said exactly the same thing at the same time with regards to Lottie trusting people and
it was all because of it was all because of the Alex and the Jay situation with the phone call and all that crap.
Yeah.
When everyone went after Lottie, and then we were concerned because Jay knows who Lottie is and Jay knows where Lottie lives and all the rest of the wrong business. No, Alex told me to ring you. You otherwise I wouldn't have rung you. You absolute. Countless times, you're now trying to deflect to do damage control. I did not do nothing to you. By the way, I recorded them all. Blaster, it's quite funny, really, right? And I'll tell you for why. The funny part is,
People are telling me about gaslighting and all this stuff, yeah?
So could you
People are telling me about
could you understand, because what I would say to you honestly is if she was going live and telling her side, I would also pick that apart. So I would also say, like, well, that doesn't really make sense because you said Alex came twice, now you're saying 3 times. So I would also have those questions.
Yeah.
Because she's not speaking and she's being silent, that seems to us like she's remaining dignified. So when you're overly speaking, I know it's because you're emotional, I know it because you don't know what else to do. Then people are like, well, he said once yesterday, now he's saying 4 times, and then it is making things far worse for you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll admit that I'll make it worse for myself. You know, not just saying how it is. And do you know the reason why? Because I was always told by people on social media they don't deserve to know the full story, but then it looks like I'm lying, so it comes back on me, and then everyone's going, but he's lied to me. It's not that I've lied. I'm listening to too many people saying people don't deserve to know your personal business on the app. You know what I mean? So if you're giving people white lies and stuff like that, they're going to think you're lying, which you are, but you're not doing it with bad intention. You're doing it because, like I said, people don't deserve to know my life.
I get that. I think like what you just said, Cheyenne, is important as well, right? You've lost your head before. You've turned up someone's house a lot of times, and I think if Alex talks about it honestly and addresses it as like, I broke loads of boundaries I shouldn't have, it will make a lot of other people better as well. He can use his platform to actually say, you know what, I've lost my fucking mind here, and that's not love. I may have loved her, but those actions aren't love. Because I just don't want people to sit there and think, well, my ex keeps showing up, he must really love me. And that's why I had a problem, Alex, I think, because you kept saying, well, you can't ever really love someone then. Because not everybody who really loves someone...
I swear to God, this one must have been on the fucking packet last night or today. Because I'm like, what the fuck? She wants him to do a segment on what? What? I don't know. I don't know what your other account is. What's your other account? This is crazy right here, to be honest. Fucking crazy. You're all pathetic. You're all fucking pathetic. Please don't cry how you've been through DV. Please don't do it. And how you stand up for DV victims, men or women. Because your actions just are showing fucking otherwise. I'll go check now. Mushy room. Sorry, Rickshaw.
So we've all been a bit of a crazy ex, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I do also believe, Hayley, right, that there's a lot of people on the app that are saying, oh, when they broke up and their relationship's broken down, and their other part said, you know what, just leave me alone, I don't want to speak to you no longer, that they've cut contact directly then again. You know what, I'm never going to speak to that person again. I believe that the majority of people have reached out to them people and gone, oh, can we mend the relationship? Can we see each other? Can we do this? Can we do that? Like, and that would fall along the lines of harassment, because if someone's telling you that they don't want to speak to you no longer, and you continuously message them saying, can we speak, can we sort things out, that would be borderline harassment. So people need to understand that.
I think the difference with that was, to me, is if you'd messaged her 100 times a day and
it's
said
not
to her,
there,
like,
Mushy room. There's no Queenie
you
there.
have the choice to block you and ignore her.
There's no Queenie in the block list. And he's lying again, by the way. I'll check was it tonight? Maybe it's muted. Hold on.
It's not Paris Queenie, is it?
Is it Paris Queenie? What is it?
I don't know.
It's not there.
I don't think they were blocked tonight.
It's not there at all. Because there's not a big block list on here.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
The new account, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But when you turn up at a house where her child is, even though I don't think you'd ever had a child, Alex, to me, but as a single mum, I know that if someone keeps in flicks on my space, that's my child's home, and that's what I'd be saying to you. So there's a difference with the messaging and kind of asking for closure, and you have to also understand you're not entitled to that closure if she doesn't want to give it.
Yeah, of course, but
Hold on a minute.
it's because of me being an.
Am I in another realm? Do you honestly think he was looking for closure? Have I just entered the fucking Twilight Zone? Is that what I'm hearing her?
It's like she's I don't know, she's just totally changed the stance. Where she was standing on business last night, and now she's...
Have I entered I think I've entered a different realm. She thinks he wanted closure. So he has a non-molestation order for closure, because... Oh my God, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off and just rest my fucking head from all these fucking morons. Exactly, Ange. Sorry, go on.
Narcissist and stubborn, right? It's the fact is that I think I deserve them answers when maybe I don't, and I have to realise that now that maybe I just don't deserve them.
It's not you don't deserve them, right? It's that you're not entitled to them. So if in any situation, like say when me and you fell out, I may want to know why you're not going to speak to me again, but I'm not entitled to it. So I can't keep saying to you, Alex, but I want to know, I deserve to know. Because if you're saying that I don't deserve to know, that's your boundary. So that's how it is. So you're a narcissist. You're saying you actually are a narcissist.
I believe I've got narcissistic traits, and do you know what? My main one is I'm stubborn, and I also always think that I'm right. And that's my problem as well. Sometimes when people are saying you're not right, and my back goes up against the wall, and I say to people, I am right. I think that's what I need to grow and learn. That I'm not always right, you know what I mean? I'm doing better, and I'm trying to understand.
He's just chatting shit now, trying to. He doesn't mean any of this. He's just trying to get himself out of this and self-pity.
But it's hard because I go into defense mode when everyone's attacking me, and then my back goes up against the wall. Instead of trying to give me time to just reflect and understand where I've gone wrong, I'm instantly on the attack then because people are going and saying things about me which is untrue.
Can I just say to people in the comments saying this is actually disgusting? This is the realist he's been in this situation, and actually he's listening to me, and I'm actually asking him to own up to things.
Oh my God, Queenie wasn't even blocked.
And now he's owning up to it, and he's talking about it. He's even saying, I think I may be a narcissist in this situation and I need help. Now you're still saying it's disgusting. And one thing I won't do is act like all we're asking for is accountability. And so when someone is starting to give accountability, one thing I won't do is shut him down. So if you don't want to be here for this conversation, I think this conversation, Alex owning up to some things, may also mean a lot to some women in here who've never had that acknowledgement I haven't stuck up for him in any way. I've actually said to him everything he said. Hang on a minute. What about if that's her home with her child? What about this? What about that? And I'm making him face up to actually how bad she may have felt. So how you can say I'm sticking up for him? I'm not. I'm having an honest conversation with him as a woman who's been through way worse than what he's been accused of. We're having a conversation, and people go, "This is wrong. This is wrong."
Did you hear what she said then? She just said she's been through way worse than what he's been accused of.
Oh my god. She's a fucking waste of space. That's crazy. So now we're saying she's worse? So it only... I have no words left, honestly. My throat hurts from fucking talking. Sorry, go on.
Everyone has to be here for this.
Can I just state here, someone said this is illegal, criminally, Hayley. You could be arrested for being an accomplice. I'm going over let me just state this right. I'm talking about my growth and what I'm doing. I'm not talking about ins and outs of a case. I'm not talking about details.
Actually, my beautiful Pax just made it into a competition.
Where I'm going wrong in life and my stuff that I need to change in life. So what
No one cares what you need to change. Fuck off.
I'm not talking about the information. I'm not talking about the situation. I'm talking about me needing to grow and learn from the mistakes that I'm making.
You're not going to grow and learn from your mistakes, you fucking idiot. You're not going to grow and learn from nothing. You're still sitting on social media abusing her. You're still doing it. No one can see it. Like, is everybody just dumb? Again, why were you arrested the second time, Alex? Because you've lied to the whole fucking app again? You're compulsively lying. I don't know what you're trying to grasp onto. You're a fucking liar. And that one there, honestly, you've been through DV, have you? And yours was a lot. When did it become a fucking competition? Are you fucking okay? I can't believe what I'm hearing. I honestly can't. I think she's just a waste of space, that one. No one should ever say mine is worse than yours is worse than mine. Oh, I've been through a lot worse. Do you know what I mean? That's just not how it works. She was good for her. I don't care, Neats. What does that have to do with anything? Is that supposed to floor me that happened to her? But you're still fucking undermining someone else's abuse because hers was a lot worse? What? Needs, cut it out. If you're a Haley Comet fan, bye. Fucking hell. Sorry, go on.
I honestly believe that these conversations will help heal other people through a situation of kind of not having that. And why are you doing it publicly when she's not? We're not talking about her publicly. I've already said.
And how would Haley Comet feel if someone platformed her abuser?
Exactly. Very good point. This is what I'm not getting with all these people. Like, it just blows my fucking mind. We didn't bring it to the app. Like, we didn't say a word. He brought it to the app. She's sitting, with someone's abuser. And she's telling him to bring awareness. For what, you fucking dummy? For what? I swear she's on drugs. Please, that has to be, I'm starting to believe she fucking snorts or shoots up or something. Definitely. I don't care if I fucking get banned. Definitely. 100%. There's nothing now that's going to ever convince me that she does not do that. She definitely does that. Definitely does that. I think she was on it last night. And now today she's got her come down. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Sorry, go on.
That he shouldn't have done that this morning, that he shouldn't have harassed her by putting stuff out on messages. I've already said that. We're talking about the situation of him and his behaviour, not anything to do with anyone else. And he has a right to do that. You can't, people who wanted to shut it down, you're sitting listening to the other side, but when he's actually opening up and saying, actually, I've done some really shit stuff here, now you're trying to shut it down again.
Do you know the reason why I put that message out? And like I said, this is not me you know, going to say that what I did was
He's
right.
fucking lying and manipulating you all, you fucking dummies.
We know.
Sorry, go on.
Was saying that he was love bombing her, and it really played on my mind and stuff like that. So I literally showed that message where she was asking for things, and I'm saying it's not love bombing. People, if people are asking for things, that is not love bombing. Let's correct that. And it really got to me, that did, Hayley. So I was just defending myself. I shouldn't have done it, but I just wanted to show that, look, stop running with it. Let the authorities deal with it, and then whatever needs to come out will come out in due course.
Gray was in
I
there.
said love bombing as well. I thought you said love bombing.
Huh?
I was like, do I?
Someone said, does no one remember Gray, the man who told Hayley to stop talking sexually to him? I just said Gray was in here last night. Yeah.
Sign up. No, I'm only joking. The thing is, I would watch that when people are pushing you, because they are, then you fire a shot at her instead.
Who's pushing him?
For her.
Who's pushing him? Who's pushing him? Who's pushing him? Calling out his bullshit is pushing him? Really? Is that what you're trying to put across? Who's pushing him? Because he's trying to create a narrative before everything comes out? Fucking hell. Fuck, I can't believe. I think today, for me, because I'm still in today, has just been a total eye-opener to these people and his manipulation and Frankie and, it's just fucking nuts. Absolutely. Don't ever say that you guys stand with victims of violence or fucking abuse, because you've shown different today. Hayley Comet, fucking shame on you putting an abuser in your box and telling him to start conversations on this shit. You haven't even heard anything. What happened to you yesterday when you always believed the victim and you have the abuser in the box? Are you okay? You're a fucking contradiction wrapped in another fucking contradiction of yourself and what comes out of your mouth. That's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. You're fucking strange. You're fucking strange. Fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Fucking neats. Don't fucking tell me unless you saw her lying on the fucking ground. That's where my stance is going to be, watching all these fucking people's behavior today. Sorry, go on.
And for me, if I love someone and they loved me and then they went on to show messages, that would feel like such a stab in my heart, because you were my intimate partner. That's
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Would it also stab you in the heart if they brought the loss of something onto the app when none of your family fucking you and shit? Now you're sitting with that person. Has anyone that she's shared anything with brought any messages to the app? No, he has. He has. Because he's got to look like she's not the victim. He's the victim. He damn well is no fucking victim. I'm just really fucking floored by this one. I don't know why. I'm just fucking floored. I understand that you guys don't have the information. Maybe you don't know what's going on, like say I do or whatever. I get it. And maybe you can't understand why I'm so angry and why I take the stance. And I would take this stance with anyone who's gone through any form of abuse, man, woman. I would still take the same fucking stance in it and be extremely pissed off and angry. And I get that because I know everything and it's like you guys don't, and I get it. But I'm telling you, this guy is fucking lying. I'm telling you, shit is going to come out to prove everything he's saying is a fucking lie. You still are boxing someone who's on a non-molestation order and you're giving him advice? Are you fucking kidding me?
Not only are they giving him advice, they're giving him their platforms to run his narrative and to plant.
And exactly, today's been again in everyone's box, fucking trying to get coddled. He's got Frankie spinning his narrative for him. Are you guys for real? And who's speaking up for the victim? Do you not see how he's manipulating her through social fucking media, you bunch of dummies? Fucking holy shit. Sorry, go on.
This is all going on now, but now you're sharing messages where I've spoken to you, and you're doing it's not the response to her, but to other people saying stuff. Like, they're always going to say that. Let's be honest, they're going to say gaslighting, love bombing. They're going to talk about stuff they have no idea about. I'm very careful when I'm talking about patterns. I'm not talking about his pattern. I wasn't in the relationship. I've never had a conversation with Steph, and even to this day, I've never reached out to her because I also don't want to add.
So, as a criminologist, as someone who does,
She's no fucking criminologist. She's a Googler.
Yeah, as a claimed criminologist, yeah, you know this guy's got a non-molestation order, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't spoke to the victim, and you're platforming the abuser to spin his narrative and his sob story and trying to make out he's the victim.
Exactly. And not only that, don't forget how she spoke against him with the crab paste and tears comment.
Yeah.
She's a fucking weird one, this one. Don't do rugs, people. She doesn't stand. Tracy, I'm going to tell you what I've seen so far today. No one stands up for anything. I've said it before. They stand on fucking nothing. I think Pearl does, and I think Pearl just saying for them to get back together, I think it's just her way of maybe of being brought, or she doesn't know everything. Let's put it that way. I think Pearl doesn't have the whole picture. Nobody does yet, right? So I think that's where Pearl was coming from. I think she thinks, oh, they'll just make up and everything, and she doesn't know the whole thing. Or otherwise, I don't think she would have said that if she had all the information. But this one here, all of them, why would you platform a guy on a non-molestation order? Where are you standing up for the victim? And can you not see, like, Top Girl 100% got the nail right on the head when she said he's still controlling her using social media, flexing his muscle that he's got the platform, and that you've all given him boxes and you're willing to speak to him? Nah, man, you all fucked up today. That's my opinion.
Anything she's going for, and I don't know who even is the wrong in the situation. So I'm also not saying to Steph, like, can I see what you've got? I would never do that. I think anyone who's accepted loads of paperwork and stuff off Steph is doing the wrong thing right now. Anyone who's weaponizing Steph's journey is doing something wrong right now. People who use...
No, you're the one that's doing wrong. Platforming the guy who's got the charge, the non-molestation charge, and who's up on bail. You haven't heard the story, but you're platforming him, giving him your platform to spin his narrative and his little pity voice and sob story. So why are people wrong for giving the victim the voice? Haley Comet, the criminologist who stands for women. Why are people wrong for giving Steph's side a voice?
To say, well, I told you Alex was always this way. That's not helping things either. She should be able to speak if she wants to, and not if she doesn't. Hang on,
awesome, and I'm all for that. I've even said, please go. If you know what it is, I'd like her to go to a proper platform. They're not someone that dislikes me and hates me. Somewhere that she can freely speak, be open and honest, say how it is, and then it, people will choose then what they think, and there'll be people that will say, it isn't. To them, it isn't a big deal. To other people, it is a big deal. Like, people accept different things in life. We all have our own different boundaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's correct what someone's saying. I'm trying to kind of be a voice for her a little bit by asking some of the questions and kind of seeing both sides, so she doesn't particularly have to. Because I think in some ways, one of the things people are saying today, Alex, is you're trying to force her to come out and say something so the order's dropped. Can you respond to that? Are you trying to put her into a place where she has to say something so that you have the order taken?
No, not at all, because I've got enough information on my phone if I wanted to go down that route, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to silence anyone. I've told her to freely speak out, because don't ever feel that you should ever be silenced. That's what I've said numerous times. It has nothing to do with me trying to get her to talk, Hayley, at all, because I know eventually she's going to want to anyway, so it makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Did he just say she shouldn't be silenced? What did he just say? She shouldn't be silenced? Is that what he said?
I think so.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Is that what he said? That she shouldn't be silenced? That she's going to come? Oh, okay. Then what about this? How about you stop threatening her and fucking saying your fucking messaging through fucking social media, you fucking prick? How about you stop telling her the shit's going to happen to her and her daughter because people on the internet, you know, dark paths and all that shit? How about you fucking stop that, you fucking freak? And I'll tell you another thing. Go live tomorrow and talk about her and I will start my live and I will out fucking more shit on you, you little prick. You fucking think you're going to keep bullying her and you're going to keep fucking terrifying her? You're not. I'm telling you now, you're fucking not. You're a fucking bully, you're an abuser, and you're a fucking lying bastard, and you've lied since day dot when you brought it to the fucking app, you fucking asshole. That's what you are. You're a fucking asshole. And all those women putting you in their fucking boxes need to give their head a fucking bashing against a door because they're fucking ignorant. And they're fucking platforming an abuser. Let him go on his own fucking platform and spew his bullshit. You're all fucking ridiculous, and I've said it and I'll say it again. You stand on fucking nothing. You all stand for nothing. I don't even want to hear her anymore, honestly. I think it's time to go. I think it's just time to end the fucking live anyway.
You said she thinks she's being fair by giving him a platform and asking questions to him about her.
Where did she say that?
Just then.
Is she in here?
No, on that video.
Oh, I was going to block her. You're not being fair. You're platforming an abuser. Let's find your abuser and platform him. Would you like that? Would you like to be traumatized by that? I don't think so. But everybody on this app, why are you giving him a platform? He's got his own. You're sitting with an abuser with a non-molestation order, you bunch of bastards. And you fucking think that's okay. Where is that okay? It's not. And if you can't see what he's doing through social media to her, then you're all fucking blind. If you can't see how he's manipulating her and scaring her still, I don't know what else to say. You're all fucking just dumb. If you don't see the game that he's playing, that's crazy to me, fucking crazy. I'll never understand all of you. I just don't. I just don't get it. I don't understand it at all. Anyways, thank you for the FYP, Ricochet.
You're welcome.
Guys, thank you for all the taps, the shares, and the gifts and everything. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll just not fucking come on. But I'll tell you something, as soon as that bastard starts a live and talks about her, I'm going to go live. I don't care. I'll just stop whatever I'm doing because you're not going to get away with it anymore. And if everyone on this app just wants to wiggle their balls and not fucking see what you've done and what you're still doing, how dare you fucking scare a woman with a child that someone's going to turn up at her house? Watch your fucking house, Alex Brigham. Watch your fucking house. You fucking creep.